Let me go. I pulled up with the hand cannon like Samus. Eat the track up, it's a blitz, I'm famished. My home and missile make up on my cloud vanish. Icon in the silverback did damage. Hood do slipping, they sleep on a hammock. That's how I rock, don't take it for granted. My will drop, put your body through the canvas. Gotta stay trained like New York Transit. Trampling dudes, handling weapons, no panicking. Long ass laser that link like a javelin. Hit you with the van, your clan be vanishing. Ink from my pen will leave trails of pathogen. It's no error, my error bring terror. Shield concealed in the polo sweater. Just an animal cub, I had alien blood. I think of love when I met droids, got a buzz.
Yeah, it's time to shake up the cosmos with shenanigans. Revenge is sweetest, so taste the heat and we back again. The space pirates team with Samus Aran. We loot and plunder every border from the Bronx to Japan. Ruck rules, there's fuck rules in the mirrorverse. The Federation's corrupted, parasitic curse. We blasting haters like it's Metroidvania and spin around psychotically like we in Tasmania.
Yes, the motherfucking menace. Icon. Yeah.
We 5 deep in the monster. Pull up on you, spin a block. This guy's needed a doctor. Should've went to church, took blind heed of the Proverbs. Thought they built tough, but they tried meeting a monster. If you a pussy, then I'm freaking the proper. Pussy buffet, I'm eating your roster. Fuck around, I'm Arnold. I get to the chopper. You a teddy bear. This guy's sleeping with toddlers. We ain't friends, we mere acquaintances. I heard him spitting bars, and little bro, I couldn't hang with it. Fan the fires and see how big the flames can get extinguished. Shit, we like the fire, burn the cane with it. Tried to go big, but I guess I'm fucking 86. Y'all rap, but motherfucker, I was made for this. Got the plasma beam and I be aiming it for the brain this bitch. Blow the world up if I don't make it famous, kid.
Yeah, it's time to shake up the cosmos with shenanigans. Revenge is sweetest, so taste the heat and we back again. The space pirates team with Samus Aran. We loot and plunder every border from the Bronx to Japan. Ruck rules, there's fuck rules in the mirrorverse. The Federation's corrupted, parasitic curse. We blasting haters like it's Metroidvania and spin around psychotically like we in Tasmania. Yeah, straight from the gates of the planet CBs, I come to free thee, intimidating the competition with heebie-jeebies. These motherfuckers been shitting on me like I don't matter. It's time to take on the haters, head on a fucking platter. People acknowledge your tribal chief, the table set. My verbiage tinkles a little bit, making panties wet. I'm Dark Samus, no more heroics, I'm out for business. My prime objective is bound and hunting the ones who fear this. I don't get into the rap beef just because it's trendy, but if I did, I'd be popping the BBLs or Drizzies. Get it? BBL Drizzy. Yeah, I did this remix for fun, just to be there my meta. Those fuckers won't on my tracks, so I can suck my plasma beam. I'm gotten so mean, I'm hardened by the orbit. My shit's so laser precision, and y'all don't even know it. I'm super smashing these brothers that eat the comp like Rizzy, and leave you butthurt like after parties with Mickey Diddy. I'm leaving all of you bozos, chozos, and fucking ruins. Dreading my time with the mic, the state of shock that you in. I'm super fusion with fuckery, ran amok with heat. I will defeat my enemies, Icon Illa, and pass his beasts. Yeah, it's time to shake up the cosmos with shenanigans. Revenge is sweetest, so taste the heat and we back again. The space pirates team with Samus Aran. We loot and plunder every border from the Bronx to Japan. Ruck rules, there's fuck rules in the mirrorverse. The Federation's corrupted, parasitic curse. We blasting haters like it's Metroidvania and spin around psychotically like we in Tasmania. It's time to shake up the cosmos with shenanigans. Revenge is sweetest, so taste the heat and we back again. The space pirates team with Samus Aran. We loot and plunder every border from the Bronx to Japan. Ruck rules, there's fuck rules in the mirrorverse. The Federation's corrupted, parasitic curse. We blasting haters like it's Metroidvania and spin around psychotically like we in Tasmania. Yeah, y'all wasn't expecting a remix, huh? I got the space pirates taking over for the summer of 24. Let's go. Yeah, yo. Past the menace, Illa the Sandman, Icon. Let's get it. Yeah.
Yo, B. 1 2 1 2 was goody was goody. Episode 244. I'm just making sure everything is copacetic. Everything is good to go. Yeah, man. We talk about the old fashioned rats and let y'all know what's happening. You know the vibes. Hit that thumbs up and all that fly ish. Yeah, man. I know everybody seen Raw last night. Um, Ultimately, I had a fun time watching it. I think Raw was pretty fun, and especially since I pulled up to King Leo, pulled up to his panel. Shouts go out to King Leo. Shouts go out to No Chill. We was you know what I'm saying, watching Raw and all that, and I definitely enjoyed the show, but I have a few gripes here and there. Ballet with the doodle. Like one of my main gripes, right? Where in the heezy was Sami Zayn? That's the elephant in the room. Straight to it. We all know Sami Zayn and this dude Jey Uso, they hella tight. Like, that's a little crazy, don't y'all think? Everybody's talking about everything else. People ain't talking about the elephant in the room. And I'm not saying they're gonna tease a heel turn or whatever on Sami Zayn. I'm just saying that I just find it peculiar that this dude Sami Zayn ain't come and help this dude Jey Uso, and the whole bloodline is there trying to jump Jey Uso, and you know what I'm saying, Sami Zayn was nowhere around. Now, granted, we all knew Roman Reigns and Jimmy wasn't going to show up because they still going through their difficulties or what may have you. More towards Roman Reigns and Jimmy. I don't know what happened between Jay and Jimmy behind the scenes or whatever. Because on last Monday you told him to get out of his face, but last Friday on SmackDown you cheated on his face. So whatever. But that's like my main gripe. One of my highlights definitely was with Bronson Reed and Seth Rollins like brawling through like the first hour of the show. I think it was. Yeah, I think it was like the first hour. You know what I'm saying? They don't have matches here and there, whatever, especially when it came to the tag team matches and stuff like that. They will have like segments when they just, consistently fighting or whatever backstage. And this dude, it started off with, Bronson Reed walking into the venue, walking into the building and all that. This dude, Seth Rollins, came in with his suitcase, caught him, pow! Cracked Bronson Reed, and that's how the whole show started. And it was like they didn't only hone in on that story. It was a lot of stories going on in Raw, and I could definitely appreciate that. Was goody, Black Star. All right. But ultimately, I have fun watching it. You know what I'm saying? And we all knew Braun Breaker was going to win. You know what I'm saying? It's unfortunate that Jey Uso had a short title reign, but we all knew they just wanted to give Jey Uso his moment because let's really be real. We all knew, and even Triple H knew, that Jey Uso was supposed to win that Money in the Bank briefcase. That's the main thing. I won't be surprised if Triple H pulled Jey Uso to the side and told him, like, look, you know what I'm saying? Let me carry on this CM Punk Drew McIntyre feud by including, this dude winning the briefcase, and I got you on the next time. I got you. Because we all expected Jey Uso to win the Money in the Bank briefcase. That's a fact. So basically, gave him a little pat on the head, like, okay, Jey Uso, I'm going to give you a moment with the IC belt. And then not only that, didn't he customize it? It got customized and everything. It's like the first time ever I think it is like the first time ever when a champion will customize their belt and then lose it not too long after that. The hell was the point in the first place? No, I don't think so. I don't think he did. I don't think. Nah, definitely not. As a matter of fact, you talking about when he had the white strap? The white? Nah, he had that for a minute. Yeah, baby.
Rock had his own title. You know, he never had the championship long.
He didn't have his own title.
Yeah, he did.
No, babe, that Bravo bullshit that never happened on TV. Yeah, he got it now. He got the title now. The people's champion belt. He got that now. But from before, yeah, it was just like some. That was just something for like a title replica or something they put on the video game. He never really had it in real life. What you mean? I did what wrong? What happened? Oh yeah, another news. Yeah, man, this dude Nick Nemeth pulled up to HOG. He had a beef. He had a match with Zilla. I only seen the highlights. I ain't get to see the match in full, but I just don't get the rush with Zilla gotta get brought to the main roster to the main. This dude only had like what 30 matches so far, if I'm not mistaken. Why do y'all want this dude to come to the main roster so fast? He's still mad young. People just want him to bring him to the main roster, just shove him into the bloodline storyline. Why? I just don't get it. They will not let Jay stray too far away from the bloodline. Unfortunately, what helped soften the blow is that we knew this was gonna happen. We knew they were just buying their time until Roman and Dewey came back. When it came to Cody, when it came to Jey Uso, shit. And that's what doesn't make any sense because all this time Solo could have been racking up wins. Why you got what I'm saying? You got this dude Roman Reigns away. You was always supposed to be next up. Anyways, drop that link. Pull up. And then another thing I want to say, like especially when it comes to the whole Samantha Irvin situation. First of all, shouts go out to her. If she want to go about her business and I guess focus on her music career, according to Meltzer, it is what it is. He said that they was going through negotiations for like a year, her and WWE, and they didn't come to agreeable terms, and she just went about her business. You got these mongoloids, these wrestling fans are so bugged. Oh, how dare you, Ricochet? F you, Ricochet. You stole Samantha Irvin. You got Samantha Irvin quitting her job just to come to AEW. And it's like, how much pull do y'all think Ricochet have? And it's like, man. Shouts go out to her. Like Samantha ever been around for like what 3 years and made a great impact. The same people that's mad at her for leaving is the same people probably the same people that was mad at her for staying. It's like you can't win with these these dudes are crazy. From before, I used to see nothing but negativity when it came to Samantha Irvin. Like nowadays, it's still like negativity, of course, but It's more deterred towards they didn't want her to leave. Huh? You was mad when she was there.
It was goody, man.
You.
Man, like the Samantha Irvin doubters, like they got what they wanted. They got Lillian Garcia back. That
And
really
they
should have
started
mattered.
complaining about her already.
Oh God. But anyways, when you said that, like, oh, Triple H told him that's a like he did it wrong. Everything involving Triple H has to do Triple H voice.
Nah, hell no. We ain't got no time in the show. That dude though, man, like speaking of him, it's like now they're trying to tease Triple H being in this storyline with Kevin Owens and Randy Orton. Like, come on, why?
It's probably gonna be behind scenes, not gonna be on camera or anything like that.
Good.
Most likely.
This dude, Triple H, my dude.
It was good at TKO.
What's good, TKO?
Hey y'all, how y'all doing?
You all right? Like,
I just hate getting into online debates with trolls. That's all.
oh, what happened?
Let's just say I wish you and your lady nothing but eternal happiness. Let's just leave it at that.
Thanks a lot. Okay. Fuck. I
I say
appreciate
that.
that.
I say that to say this, man. Apparently, I'm a red flag for knowing how to cook.
Say what?
I never heard of that in my life.
I just got called a red flag for knowing how to cook. Ain't that some shit?
Well, so they saying, well, like females are saying that's a bad thing that you know how to cook?
Yeah,
Huh?
exactly.
What?
Exactly.
I never heard nothing like that in my life. What, on X?
Yeah.
Of course. Why not?
Oh
Like
god.
you know those are dudes, right?
Yeah.
What? A female that knows that man, look. Any female that got a brain in her damn scalp would know, like, oh man,
I
a
know.
dude that could cook.
I thought
Forget about it.
I thought it was a troll until I saw them make a video about it. I'm like, good lord.
They made a video about you not knowing about you
It
knowing how to
wasn't.
cook.
It wasn't
Oh, so
necessarily
she's a
about
tranny.
me. It was
Okay.
about
Say no more.
a trans. Oh shit, that's funny. Anyway, yeah, ballet. I'm a red flag, so watch out. Good lord.
Man, look. So this is all over one chick?
Anyway,
Yeah, fuck her. It is what it is. Come on, my
anyway,
guy.
anyway. I ain't tripping over that. I'm like, ain't shit.
Yeah, exactly. Cause you jump on the show like, oh my god, how was going?
It's
Like,
just
nah.
it's just annoying. Number one,
Yeah,
and
like
number
brush that shit off. You know, come on, B. Brush that
well,
shit off. You know how we bop.
all right. Well, speaking of annoying, what about the Samantha Irvin haters? Jeez,
Oh yeah, there we go, man.
how y'all mad? Y'all mad when she was there, and now y'all mad that she's gone.
Yeah, pretty much.
Y'all, and now on top of that, you're aiming your negativity towards Ricochet now. Jesus.
Like I
Like
said,
as if he had something to do with it.
like I said on the group chat, if she goes to AEW, then that's good for wrestling. That's moving that's moving the product forward, and that's improving AEW, which is something that you idiots that you don't see need. You need AEW. AEW sure as hell needs WWE.
Yeah, it's like we keep saying it over and over again. Just don't understand how people just want AEW just die. Like, no, we want AEW to get better.
Right. AEW is the shot in the arm the wrestling business needed, like it or not. We knew it wasn't
Like,
gonna
watch
be
the first.
Like,
Go
we
ahead.
knew it wasn't going to be perfect, but in general, it's needed.
Yeah, like watch the first episode of Dynamite and watch the shit now. Like it's like night and day
Yeah,
because
basically.
they did way too much of bringing in, you know what I'm saying, WWE talent. And I get it. Some people's gonna migrate over there. Cool. I definitely get it. But it's just overabundance. That was
Well,
the
it's
beginning
what
of
we.
the end. And then when Cody left, like that basically sealed their
That was
fate
the
because
end.
because Cody actually, you know what I'm saying, had people behave behind the scenes. It's like as soon as Cody boogied, you had fights and all types of extra shit, people biting dogs and like what?
Like as soon as Cody left, the Vince McMahon said, "Sign the check here, pal."
Look back, yeah. Look what Ballet said. Ain't nothing like a man who can cook. Right. Shit.
Yeah. Let's bring normal shit back. I
Like me and
can
my lady, we do Sunday dinners on a regular. Like one Sunday she cook, next Sunday I'll cook.
Man, I can't wait till this relationship shift swings back to normal. That's all I gotta say.
With me, you already know my opinion, and my opinions aren't together with the roundtables.
No, yeah, go ahead. You already know. They already know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Basically, Black Sauce is gonna say fuck them all next.
Oh God. Yeah, man. But like I said, man, the selective outrage is ridiculous, bro. Like, let the woman live.
Yeah, like, oh, how dare you, Ricochet? How you gonna snatch Samantha Irvin and have her come work for you? I mean, work on AW with you. It's like, what are you getting this from? She never said anything like that.
Like, for all you know, she might just step out of wrestling altogether.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. I mean, if you believe Ricochet basically said she's not going to AEW. She basically wants to concentrate on singing. And if she goes America's Got Talent, again, good for her.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she probably is going to focus on her singing for now, which means she's probably going to just take a break from wrestling altogether.
And the thing is, it could be a work. Who knows? She could be going to AEW down the line. Who knows? My thing is like, how could people just assume right off the kick? Just right off the kick. Oh, fuck you, Ricochet. You taking Samantha Irvin away from us. Oh, you're a traitor and she's a slut. All types of goofy shit.
They calling her a slut? Jesus.
What?
Jeez,
Shit.
man. Right.
The rabbit hole in X is fucking ridiculous.
We already know my opinions on X.
Oh God.
For the most part, I just post like certain episodes and clips there and then not go about my business. I don't even stay in X for too long because that shit'll make your brain melt like grilled cheese.
Like X is nothing but guaranteed versions. Again, let's move on. But what's going on in NXT?
I was just about to ask.
Delta will debut at Halloween Havoc.
Which means
And I just posted in the group chat that she's got a new name.
What's her name?
I can't pronounce it, but it starts with a Z. I think it's Ziera or Zahiri. I don't know what it is, but
Something Australian?
I guess, but
okay.
I would like play her vignette or something like that, but I gotta be in my best behavior.
Vignette.
I gotta.
She has a good vignette.
Yeah, that's what I want to play it, but I don't know when YouTube be acting mad fucking iffy, be. And that's speaking of, I'm still gonna be around YouTube, the YouTube land here and there, but I'm definitely starting to migrate in other platforms. So I'm gonna keep reminding y'all about that shit too. So be on the lookout. Like I'm not gonna have primary content here like that in the
so you're gonna
the coming months.
You're gonna spread the wealth. Basically.
Yeah, spread like mayonnaise, B.
But Delta,
because
she looks like she's
YouTube just be on some bullshit. Like I like that last strike over that Kevin Owens shit. I ain't like that shit at all. And they denied the appeal. It's like, my dude, everybody done posted this shit. Like I didn't even get it from. Anyways, long story
It
short,
was fan footage.
you know what I'm saying? Right. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know if WWE posted it themselves because I didn't get it from there. Well, yep. You know what I'm saying? I already do a little I throw a little content out there in X, like I said from earlier, and I'll be throwing out like my rants on TikTok and stuff like that. I'm gonna start doing more rants on TikTok, as a matter of fact. And I'm definitely headed towards Patreon.
Okay.
So I can really have more freedom.
Like X, aka white power. There.
But I'm still gonna be around like the YouTube land, but not as much. Like I'm gonna start like venturing off little by little bit because this should be for the birds at times. I'm not even gonna hold you.
Oh, okay. I know what it is now. Zara.
Yeah.
That's how you say
That
it.
is really okay.
Yeah. Zara.
Zari, like Shorty from the Parenthood, Zaria.
Zaria. Zaria. Or Zara. Yeah.
Yeah, that's Zaria. Yeah, like Shorty from the Parenthood, that Robert
Yeah.
Townsend sitcom.
Okay.
I know you remember that ballet. I know a ballet. Remember the Parenthood with Robert Townsend and Susan Douglas. God rest her soul. Yeah, yo. So the face off that's gonna feed the poor next year. Braun Breaker and Jacob Fatu. Inject that shit in my veins.
Man, oh man, do not mock us like that, WWE.
Oh
Jesus.
man, I was like, oh man, it's like Triple H be yo.
Jesus.
They are letting you know right now.
That would
That's
feed
the
more
future.
That would feed more than families. That would feed fucking generations.
That's gonna feed the poor.
Now, ain't no way you could tell me Braun Breaker and Jacob Fatu won't be the future of the company after that shit, man.
They basically
Because everybody wanted it. Everybody was like, oh hell yeah, let's get it.
I'm like, bro, man, like call an audible. Have Jacob accidentally super kick Braun instead of Jay. Fuck.
Nah. I like how they doing it though. Let's not just throw that shit out there so soon. Let that shit marinate. Especially around Royal Rumble season.
And next time you'll see a tease will be at the Rumble.
And I'm going for Braun Breaker to win the Rumble. I'm still going for, even though he's Intercontinental champ, who knows what may happen, especially when it comes to him in that belt. Who knows what may happen by the time January comes.
Well, Braun Breaker wins the title back from Jey Uso, okay, but only for them to shoehorn Jay into the Bloodline story.
I think that Braun's gonna face Roman at the first Raw on Netflix. Roman beats Braun.
Nah, I don't want to do that. I don't want that. You said Roman versus Braun?
Yeah, Roman versus Braun. That has to be first.
Roman versus Braun.
Because Jacob and Braun, they're not going to face each other to the draft.
I don't know about that. You know why I don't know about that? Because around that time, you already know this dude Roman is still going to be intertwined with the whole bloodline storyline. And by that time, shit, I'm telling you, Braun Breaker might be heading towards this dude Gunther with the IC belt on his waist.
No, with the draft, the draft. That's when it's going to happen. Braun versus,
because I think the storyline that's going on right now, they're gonna carry on into like WrestleMania. Well, not all of them, but like some of them. I would say like the main ones, other than the Liv Morgan shit, that feud needs to die. Like there's nothing else going on with that shit. But the other feuds here and there,
Machine Gun.
That match, man, they're gonna cook on Friday. They might need the micro. You remember the micro machines, man? That dude used to talk mad fast. They might need him to call that fucking match on Friday.
Oh, the guns versus a DIY. Yeah, that's gonna be
Hell
special.
yeah.
That's gonna be special.
Man.
They're gonna be running all over the place, flying all over the place. That match is gonna be fast paced like a motherfucker.
Winner draws draws God, and then Gunther, oh no, not Gunther, Jacob. Time to feast.
That dude
They
Jacob.
They drew Jacob at the feast on both teams. The fuck?
That dude Jacob pulled up looking like a drunk uncle at the barbecue yesterday.
He said all he knew he was sober enough to fucking kick Jey Uso in the mouth. Like, Jesus.
Like I say, Jacob start the car. Jacob start the car.
You think? Matter of fact, let me ask this question first.
Okay,
Before I
go
get
ahead.
to that question. Where is Sami Zayn? That was my cold open of the show. We all know Sami Zayn is cool like that when it comes to this dude, Jay. You see your peoples getting jumped by the bloodline. You ain't nowhere to be found.
Sammy's gonna be the final one who could, Sammy's gonna be the one who convinces Jay.
No, I think Jay, like next week, I think Jay should address that shit. Like, yo, Sammy, like, what happened?
Sammy's probably trying to find his lungs after getting his ass kicked by Gunther.
But that was like, what, 2 weeks ago? My dude, get it together. I need help. Help me, please.
Help me, please.
Henny God with a doodle.
Then it's game 1 of the NBA season, and the next season's basically over.
That's how it happens, B.
Losing by 30 to the Celtics.
Jesus. Was it preseason?
No, the beginning of the regular season. 132 to 109. With 35 seconds left to play.
They putting up NBA Jam numbers.
Yep.
That's how most basketball games be nowadays. I notice it's like, geez, like is anybody playing any defense?
No defense allowed.
Because every little thing, beep beep, they want to blow their fucking whistle. Like, ooh, you hurt me, I broke a nail, little punk pussies.
Jason Tatum dropped 37 in the game.
You see my Chiefs though, right? Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, they're 5-0.
Man, this dude Patrick Mahomes is quarterback sneaking like a motherfucker. He's just like, just give me the ball. He catching motherfuckers with all types of stiff arms.
Like, I know he fucking Derrick Henry some poor fuck.
I'm like, man, motherfuckers is mad right now.
Like, I was about to take a nap, and then I saw the stuff. I was like, oh shit.
Mahomes is wigging the fuck out, B.
Like, where did this come from?
But he been on that type of time when it came to quarterback sneaks. And I was saying that from before. I'm like, he needs to be careful with that shit because all it takes is one good crack. That's all they need. That's all, man. They will park that motherfucker with one good tackle. He does a lot of quarterback sneaks. I've been noticed that with him from before. He needs to slow down with that shit.
In the 90s, none of these quarterbacks would survive the year.
Like, all it takes is one good crack. Park his ass early.
Like, I remember with Troy Aikman yelling us off at the line, and then like the very next week, LeVar Arrington ended his career. I was like, talk to the wrong people.
Man. That's right. Toast and Henny God, B. So what else is going on at NXT?
They going on my end. It's the main event. They got Julia and Stephanie about to be in a match.
I see this starting to really beef up their women's division.
I mean, why not? They might as well. I mean, they could do it with NXT, but they're not doing it with the main roster.
Two of them not gonna last long, and Roxy's basically going to the main roster.
The minute she drops the title, she's getting called up.
Yeah,
So yeah.
she's gonna get called up. Yeah,
And it's basically like a triangle feud when it comes to Roxy, Stephanie Valkyrie, and who's other shorty name?
Julia.
Julia, yeah.
And now with the arrival of Delta on Sunday, so yeah.
they didn't have Jakara Jackson and Lash Legend. Looks like they're getting their trial run in the main roster.
And what did those? What did they come? They came from like Shimmer or NJPW.
Who?
Stephanie Valkyrie and I know. Matter of fact, I know Stephanie. She came from Mexico, right?
No,
Yeah.
So what about
Delta? She came from New Japan and
Yeah, Julia came from Japan. Stephanie came from Mexico. So yeah.
Chile, basically, yeah.
Chile.
Delta, I think she is Australian. So yeah.
Yeah, she's Aussie from the same place that Rhea Ripley came from.
But some damn Chile. Like nigga, it's fucking Chile. So you know it's Chile. No, it's Chile. Chile.
And they bet
Santiago, Chile.
And they pushed Delta right. She could literally be the next Rhea Ripley.
Yeah. They're basically booking her to be the next China, basically.
Mm.
I don't know what. Well, speaking of Rhea Ripley, I think
she must not know how to wrestle.
I don't know about that, but
no, she's good.
Because China definitely couldn't wrestle.
Well, more athletic China. You put it like that.
Right, Ballet Chile. They used to kill me with that. I know that's what his house pronounced. These motherfuckers over there. Oh, it's not Chile, it's Chile. Like, no, nigga, it's fucking Chile. I don't care. I'm gonna make me a pot of chili when it get colder, though.
Well, speaking of Rhea Ripley, though, I think her feud with Liv need to end like ASAP. I ain't gonna lie, Rhea Ripley smoked beating up 3 guys on her own.
Yeah, you gotta love it.
I think Rhea's gonna face Raquel Gonzalez Ramirez Santiago.
Yo, you see they try to have her dressed like Big Daddy Cool now?
I mean,
you notice that shit?
Yeah.
Her nickname is Big Mama Cool, so it makes sense.
They really, I didn't notice that. I thought
that's her
King
nickname?
Leo and them was capping. I thought King Leo and them was capping about. They really call it that?
You thought that was a lie?
Yes. I didn't really pay that much attention.
I thought that it was a lie. I was like, the fuck?
They called her that shit on NXT, and it stuck with her.
I never heard them call it that on NXT. What?
Really? That's because
they
They called her that on NXT when she was on her last run before she got called out.
Okay, that makes sense. Because
wasn't she a heel then too?
Is that when NXT went to USA?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when I saw the tuna now, so that makes sense.
But yeah, they've been calling her that shit. Now they just making her look the part.
She's like an ultra heel in NXT though.
Right now, she look like a real goofball.
They're about to kick out
Big Mama Cool.
About to kick out Carlito.
Oh yeah, Carlito's about to get. Oh yeah, Carlito's about to get the boot from Judgment Day.
Yo, you heard there's supposed to be supposed outrage when it comes to that whole Carlito shit? When he
that little Chinese line he said. Good lord.
I'm like, come on, man.
That was funny though. I like that.
Exactly. It's like, yo, like, oh my god, it's offensive. He's racist. Like, what? Why? Why are we doing this?
There is a colossal difference between dressing up one man gang like he's some fucking jive motherfucker in the 80s. And I gotta learn Chinese. There's a massive difference between the two.
Out of all the crazy, outrageous things that WWE has said over the years, that's what you're offended by?
it's like you could say the character is ignorant, cool, whatever. But it's like, come on. And y'all motherfuckers are gonna be for a hell of a ride when they go on Netflix.
Hey, for those of you guys who are mad at WWE now, I would like to introduce you to the 90s.
But I want the Attitude Era back.
Yeah, goofy.
Yeah, okay.
Every little verbiage is a little edgy, little, you know what I'm saying? Oh my goodness, cancel him right now. He doesn't deserve to live.
Triple H said people like you don't deserve to be champion. And you guys weren't mad at that.
Yeah, that was cool. Motherfuckers are just now starting to notice, oh my God, that was racist. Yes, it was.
They had X-Pac dress up in blackface for a segment one time.
They had the entire DX blackface.
They were dressed up as the Nation, for God's sakes, in blackface, and we all laughed at that.
The Nation lost that feud. How the fuck did that happen?
And we all laughed at that. We all laughed at that segment, but good Lord. And they did lose that feud because a lot of them. They did lose because a lot of them got fired. That's why. But still.
No, seriously, how the fuck did that happen? You dress up in blackface. My dude, you're the face.
Well, because because most of them got fired, and two, they were on the verge of pushing Triple H to the moon.
Like, oh my gosh.
And I used to be a big Triple H mark from afar. I'm not gonna hold you, like, especially when it came to the faction era, the faction era and all that shit. Like, I thought Triple H was that was my guy right there. I couldn't stand The Rock at that time too. Like, oh my goodness, he used to kill me with the I'm gonna shove something up your ass. I'm gonna shove it sideways, stick it up your candy ass. I'm like, what's up with this dude always shoving shit up dudes' butts? Why you not shove something up somebody's ass? And then now he told on himself. Now I see why he has such a fascination with fucking assholes and shit, because according to himself, he picks up grapes, not with his hands, not with his teeth, at adult parties. You do the math on that. How else is picking up that grape? Not with his fucking elbows.
To mimic TKO. Oh Lord.
Yeah.
Right. Like, oh Lord.
I don't know what to think right now.
Like, yo, like, now I see why you love shoving shit up people's candy asses.
Yeah, but
not
like
not his toes either. You. That was a good one, Ballet. That was a good one.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Yeah, let's go with that. Fuck it. We're not gonna talk about his prison wallet.
His prison wallet.
But yeah, Triple H, you know what I'm saying? That was my guy and shit from before. But now it's like, when you see shit, I still, you know what I'm saying? I'm still a fan of his work or whatever. I can't sit there and completely dismiss him and shit, but I just call shit how I see it. Is when it comes to certain ethnic situations, it comes off as it comes off peculiar how he handles them. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Quick update. Joel Embiid and Paul George, they will not play tomorrow night.
What happened to Embiid?
That's something up with his knee. Tendonitis.
Mm.
And Bronny will play in the early going.
His first game, right?
Yeah, he's gonna go directly to the G League after that.
Yo, you was a mess.
You know it's true.
They about to put him on the Sparks after that. Do you think? Oh, see, that's what I'm talking about, Bally. You know I fucks with you, but come on. I don't think it should happen. I think Zilla should just chill.
No, there is talk about Booker. There is talk about Booker T trying to get Zilla to join.
Yeah, Booker's pushing hard.
Yeah, he is, but he's not ready. Why? And it's like, yo, call him up to the main roster just to shoehorn him and shove him in the damn bloodline storyline. No.
What they should what they should do, and this is just me just spitballing here. Like what they should do is if you're going to sign Zilla, right? Put him in NXT and then put him with Hikuleo. Samoan SWAT team right there. Bam.
Zilla should be nowhere near a WWE. Only time he should be in the WWE ring or whatever if he's in the PC.
If they sign him, and if he goes to NXT, they should team him up with Hikuleo and then call him up no time soon.
Yeah, that's definitely how I feel though, Ballet. I just feel that's how I feel. Like I think he should just let him chill, let him, you know what I mean? Let him do his thing in the indies and all that. And I get he probably feel like, you know, he want to come to the main roster too because that's mad bread. He's gonna make way more money than he's doing right now. And I definitely get that. Niggas got bills to pay. But you also gotta think of the latter. You gotta think of, okay, what if his inexperience could hurt him? He could get hurt, or if his inexperience or hurt somebody else. That's the main thing you gotta think about.
The only person who deserves to be pushed to the main roster immediately was Jacob. Take one good look at that.
Because Jacob been in Indies for like what? Like over a decade.
Yeah.
Take one good look at Jacob, like, yep, main roster.
Bro, Jacob is already polished. That's why. So yeah.
Yeah, it made sense. It's like with AJ. AJ went straight to the main roster. AJ didn't even want it, but WWE was like, nah, you ready. You've been in the Indies for like forever. You've been in TNA, you've been in the Indies, you've been in WCW. You got this. You all right.
Oh yeah, he was on the final Nitro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was an enhancement, but yeah.
He was in a tag team called Air Raid.
Right.
Who's the other person in that tag?
Thank God that didn't last, but yeah.
It matched the time. The name matched the times, Air Raid. If you think of it, as a matter of fact, if you really think of it, WCW, they don't get a lot of props about how they shaped and molded how wrestling is today. Because remember, when it came to the cruiserweights and all that shit, WCW used to cook. Nowadays, they the main event. They the main event nowadays, the cruiserweights and shit.
The part that sucked was that they always let off the show.
They let off the show, but they ended up being the best match on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
WCW, if not WCW, I'll say ECW. They were the first. They was the first motherfuckers to do that shit. From before, it was all about the rough, tough, and muscular, oily men in the main roster. Not the main roster. The main event on the top of the card. You had to be roided out your fucking mind with triceps on your fucking throat. You know what I'm saying? Like ECW, yeah. WCW, they shaped that mold when they came to the cruiserweights, the fast-paced action and shit like that.
Kind of reminds me of a song that King Ross on What Culture Wrestling used to have. He's like, Vince McMahon likes big oily men.
He did.
He really did.
Big oily man.
But it was, you know, what be the weird part? It be the muscular oily motherfuckers he was supposed to give a chance to, but didn't. It was a few motherfuckers out there. It was like, okay, this is a roided up, oily, muscular motherfucker. You need to push, but you don't push that motherfucker.
Yeah, he pushed the big muscle dudes that had no talent at all. Like,
yeah.
I guarantee you, Vince has a mega boner for Jordan Grace.
Shit, you seen she was in a Rumble under his watch, right? Wasn't she?
Yep. Tough with Goody.
Tough with the doodle.
Yo.
Love the anime eye.
Who's dying tonight?
I don't know if they will let Jacob outshine Roman. Roman has no choice.
That's the thing, you say that like there's a choice in the matter. It's already happened. It's already happened.
Roman's gonna have the star power, of course, but Jacob is definitely gonna shine.
Jacob's already the star of this Solo bloodline. Like, people want him more than Solo.
Jacob already has multiple deaths on his watch.
And that's on WWE booking because when Jacob came through, you know what I'm saying, just had this dude in a complete slump. You even had this dude, Tama Tonga, just basically just a nobody now. From before, he was the threat. I don't get how he couldn't be the threat and Jacob be the threat also. Like, make them really look crazy.
I thought
But
for a second that they was gonna do Jacob versus Obafemi. I was like, no, Oba isn't ready for that.
Man, it's still time. It's still a lot of time.
Tama's getting his karma. That's all I'll say.
What he did?
What makes you say that? What happened?
Because he's a hypocrite. And I like Tama. But I'm just saying. Karma.
Oh, he'll never go to WWE. Okay. That makes sense.
No, he never said that.
I'm about to say, like, everybody done said that, and they end up showing up anyway.
Basically, like, I said it before, like, he was hating a couple of years back, pre-AEW. You know, he didn't like when Cody was in the Bullet Club, when he was doing the Bullet Club is fine, Bullet Club is mine, when he was on his, what's the dude's name? Homelander? When he was on his Homelander shit, and he was bringing eyes to the New Japan product.
The ROH one, right? About that
yeah, Tama wasn't a fan. He wasn't a fan. Fale wasn't a fan. They were like, "Oh, we don't like the Civil War stuff. It's taking away from New Japan. It's taking away from the product." Even though that was like the most eyes the product ever had. So like he was a hater, and now it's like all these years later, you're in a bloodline Civil War, dude. So like, just call it what it is. You're just mad that the Young Bucks thought of it. He was mad the Elite thought of that shit first. That's all.
That check. That's what it was.
I don't think that's the case. Because like he was brought in, like he was there from day one.
He's still doing. He's still participating in something.
No. But I don't think that he will be against it if he was there day one. He wasn't there day one. He was there like what? Towards.
It's like Sandman said, bro. He saw the check and he was like, "Fuck, that should be me." So that's why he's in WWE.
It's all about the money.
Yeah.
Triple H walked up to him and said, Tama, here's the check. The
check.
It's probably like this. It's probably like this.
Man, look, when it comes to motherfuckers having bills to pay, I definitely get it. And a lot of the wrestling talent out there, they should just be precautious of what they say, because especially when it comes to us internet sleuths, we will dig and see if you made a fool of yourself or became a hypocrite.
Yeah, this is basically how the Triple H talk went for Tama. Tama, I need for you to come in. I know you can cut a promo. But what I need from you is to talk like the hyena Whoopi Goldberg did in The Lion King. Because that's what's best for business.
And it got over though. It got over.
If you don't like it, here's a couple of more zeros.
That to me, that's the most surprising part about this entire bloodline thing. If you told me like 6 months ago that Tama Tonga and Jacob Fatu are going to be in WWE and they're not going to talk at all, I would have been like, put down the coke. Because they can both actually talk. They can both actually talk, and you never know. You would never know from watching this. So that's what I'm most impressed by.
Put down the coke.
When Jay said, step up to me one more time, I'll whoop your ass. I'm like, oh shit, he's gonna die.
He sealed his fate right then and there.
Yeah. And then it ended up being Jacob just took your title from you, bro.
You know what they're going with that. You know what they're going with it after that. After that, now he's gonna cost them for the tag team belts, and I guess Motor City Machine Guns. Who knows? Like, I have an issue with that. If Motor City Machine Guns just come out of nowhere and be the tag team
win that way.
Unless
it's like
unless they have
earned their way though. They earned their way.
Unless they have Jacob just jump both guys and it becomes a triple threat.
Is capable. He's capable of doing that.
I mean,
I just don't think like because the Motor City Machine Guns is showing up just like that and winning the tag team belts. That just looks so crazy for them to just do that shit like that. Especially when it comes to DIY, how DIY has been booked when it comes to the, what I mean, they dangle a carrot and snatch a carrot away type booking when it comes to DIY. It's like, damn, so you're gonna have the Motor City Machine Guns beat DIY and beat the Bloodline.
In all fairness, Jacob.
Go ahead.
In all fairness, Jacob has just been smoking every tag team by himself. Does it really matter who faces the Bloodline? Like, good lord.
It's almost like I don't know how to book tag team wrestling.
Yo, Jacob, fresh bodies.
Fresh bodies to feast.
But what'd you see on NXT?
Oh, Delta. She just showed face.
Really?
Yeah.
Delta.
Oh yeah, I've always wanted to go to Delta Airlines. Yeah, I've heard great things.
Oh God.
Come on, that was weak.
So she was in the building, or?
No, she was there. She just showed face. She was like on the entrance.
Oh, which means somebody died. Okay.
She looked like a fucking demon. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, somebody died.
You on demon time?
Yeah. Apparently.
What's her finisher move?
Fuck, I don't remember.
Like she faced Jordan Grace like a couple of months ago. Like it was a really good match.
Nobody knows her finisher move.
No,
I don't even know who the fuck Delta is.
Just give me a second. Go ahead.
Fuck, I don't remember.
Something really weird happened to me. I was just sitting here, and I like to watch comic book stuff, and I didn't even know that the final season of Superman and Lois was airing, and I'm like, damn, I haven't seen any commercials or anything. Yeah, I didn't even know. Like, I didn't see any commercials or anything, so I can watch Superman and Lois on demand. And last I checked, it as well as the other CW shows came on the CW. So I'm like, all right, let me go ahead and see what I'm trying to find, if you watch something on demand, right? It's supposed to have the date of when it aired. Like, say for instance, something aired, I don't know, September 9th, 2024. That's So I found Superman and Lois, and I have it on demand, but for some reason it doesn't have the date, and I'm like, okay. So I'm like, let me turn it to CW, and I'm flipping, and it's fucking gone. I'm like, wait, what? I've always had the CW. So I called Xfinity, and I just found out today, for some reason, Xfinity doesn't carry CW anymore. So I don't actually have the network. I've had it for I don't know, at least 15 years, and it's gone.
But they even give you a heads up and
no, nothing.
Wow.
No, usually what they do is they give an email letting you know, oh, hey, you have package deals and shit, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Normally
and sometimes they give you a heads up, hey, these channels is about to be over by the end of the month, so yada yada yada. They're supposed to give you that heads up.
So I'm in a weird position because I have CW on demand. So everything that's on CW's network that's aired on demand, I can go on demand and watch it, but I don't have the actual network. So that means even if I wanted to, I can't watch NXT. So I have to wait until the episodes are put on demand to watch NXT, assuming I would watch it, which I wouldn't anyway. But I'm just like, what the fuck? How do you just take the network away from me? But funny, I got deboed.
It was like, yeah, we'll take that network. You ain't using that shit anymore.
I just saw the finisher. Her finisher's the F5.
Oh, she's doing the F5. A female doing the F5. That's interesting. Okay.
She's doing it to dudes too.
Man, look, they need to stop doing that shit though. When it comes to the States, when it comes to that intergender match type shit, or when these women be beating dudes up, it doesn't help. I'm telling you, it does not help the cause when it comes to the guys.
I don't think it helps outside of wrestling. I don't think it's good at all, because in real life you have kids watching this shit, and it's making girls think that they can just run up on a dude and he ain't gonna do shit, and no, this is fucking scripted entertainment like you do down in real life, and you're gonna find out.
Yeah, not every dude's gonna play like that.
Right.
People will say like, "Oh, it's not fair. You know, it's not right to hit a woman. You should never hit a woman." But not every dude plays by that game. Some dudes out there be like, "Look, you put your hands on me, male or female. I'm put my hands on you." Like, it just is what it is, unfortunately. But I agree, though. You know, everybody should, you know, keep their hands to themselves. You know, eventually, of course, especially when it comes to reality and shit. But come on, we grew up in Attitude Era when you already know how they gave it up. Like, especially when it came to Stephanie, when Stephanie would come and try to slap The Rock would be like, he gave her that look like, bitch. Like, are you serious? Try to rock bottom her or some shit.
That's how it was back then.
You know what I mean? So I feel like just like what Toe said. I agree with that shit. And it's like, you know what? If a dude can't lay his hands on the woman competitor, whatever you want to call her, then she shouldn't be doing that shit to him. Because it makes whoever it is crazy, because you sitting there getting your ass whipped by this chick or whatever, and then how could you try to be a number one contender for anything?
That's what I was talking about. That's why I always praise LA Knight, because he told TNA to fuck off when they wanted him to drop the Tessa Blanchard. He was like, "Nah, I'm good." And they tried to pull around and be like, "Oh, he's problematic and he's an asshole." And it's like, no, he's smart, because he knew if he got pinned by a woman, he would never be anything. And now look at him now. And then look at all the people that Tessa did beat. She beat Sami Callihan, Brian Cage, John Morrison, whatever. And it's like, where are they at? Like, they're
especially
like
Brian Cage. Brian Cage looked ridiculous losing. Like, what are we doing, Brian?
What was crazy about Brian Cage was the first time I saw him, not him. The first time like legit I ever saw Taya Valkyrie was in Lucha Underground. And her first match was against Cage, and Cage just beat the fuck out of her. And I was like, damn. I remember that specifically. That's the first time I saw her. Like, the only thing I knew about Taya was that she was trained in a dungeon, and she was like a Lance Storm student. And I was like, okay, if she's a dungeon graduate, then she's probably tough. And Brian just beat the fuck out of her, like, to an uncomfortable degree, you know? And I'm like, all right. Next thing you know, there's Brian Cage like fucking jobbing to Tessa Blanchard. I'm like, get the fuck out of here, dude.
The most savage ass whooping I ever seen a man put on a woman was what happened to Asuka in New Japan. Or was it New Japan or
Suzuki?
Asuka,
yes. Suzuki. Yeah.
Jesus.
And Asuka booked that herself. So, yeah,
ballet, Marina Shafir, Rhea Ripley. That Marina Shafir shit is already starting to get old. It's like, shorty, like, come on now.
She needs to actually start wrestling chicks. That's what they need to do. Like, you know.
Yeah, you go around keep beating dudes up. Like, it don't look good. Like, I get it. Like, some spots here. Give me 1 second. I got you, Black Soul. Okay. Like, you know, here and there, whatever she do shit. Like, all right, for instance, like when Zelina Vega was this dude Andrade El Idolo's manager and shit. It made sense because she would do sneaky shit like out of nowhere because she was the
Hurricane Rana.
Yeah. Not a chick coming face to face with a motherfucker and just pummeling him to a fucking pulp. Come on.
Like, I think
go ahead, Black Soul. Go ahead, Black Soul. No, let Black Soul. Let get Black Soul. Go ahead, Black Soul.
Like, I think Marina Shafir hung a motherfucker from the ring post. I think on Collision. I think.
Yeah, I don't like it either. It's stupid, but at least she's just beating up like, I'm not gonna say jobbers, but like she's beating up like low card people.
Now they're jobbers.
You know. I was trying to be nice. Yeah, she can't be doing that to like anybody. She can't be doing that to anybody of importance though. Like the minute Shafir like starts like trying to beat up like say a Swerve or a Hangman or a Jay White, it's like, okay, 2K.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's time to go to rehab, my guy. Like, come on.
Good point.
I don't think they'll be that stupid.
Right.
Suzuki. That like if you did that to Suzuki will slap her soul out of her body.
I'm honestly surprised Mother Wayne hasn't taken any crazy bumps, man. If this was like 15 years ago, she would have been killed like 5 times over by now.
What is she doing? As a matter of fact, she doesn't do anything. Like, why don't she tongue kiss Christian for Christ's sake? Do something.
Oh
she
God,
just stands there.
In the boat. Oh God, now you're in the boat now.
Yes, because she needs to do something. Why is she there?
What's so tough can die a happy man?
Like, she just stands there. What is her point?
If Christian pulls her for real though, like in real life, like he's top 4. He's on Mount Rushmore. I mean, he's already like in conversation anyway. But if he if he pulls it off,
I mean, he is single, so why? So it's
like, come on, like they're actors and actresses. Like, it's just, you know what I mean? It's just skin. It's just TV. A little tongue kiss ain't hurt nobody. Look at Dominic. He tongue kissed Liv. Last time I checked, I haven't really checked, but you know his wife ain't mad. His wife know what type of time he's on when it comes to being in the wrestling industry. It's all
unless her name is Miro, dude, then I agree. Yeah.
Yes, and now that was different.
The way Randy Orton looked the second those two kissed was the funniest.
Because they didn't know. Randy told the story. He told the story. He didn't know what the fuck they were gonna do. All he knew, Randy said like on Twitter, all he knew was that there was going to be some segment with Lashley, Lana, and Miro or something. And so when they started like making out, Randy just lost it. He was like, what the fuck is this? Randy was pissed off because he's like, damn, I should have fucking French kissed Stephanie. Yes, that's what Randy was thinking.
But he did give her a smooch. Remember when after he caught her with the was it the punt kick or that DDT, the draping DDT?
The DDT.
Yeah, he did kiss on the mouth. He did.
Yeah. Then Triple H broke into his house on some Pillman shit.
I don't care what nobody said. I like that road to WrestleMania when it came to him and Randy Orton. That was fun.
Did not deliver, though.
Yeah, the build was great.
That match was trash.
The build up was great, but the match was not it, bro. Right. You know why? Now, you know why? Now you know why though. You know why the match didn't hit was because they completely forgot about the story and they just tried to outdo Shawn Michaels and Undertaker.
Well, it also hurt the match too. What also hurt the match too? Like that shit was a blood feud, because like if you remember in the build, Randy systematically like took out dude's whole family. He took out Shane. He took out Vince. He like took out Steph. You know, so he was taking out like his brother-in-law, his father-in-law, his wife. Like, so after doing all that shit, like that needed to be like a Hell in a Cell last minute. Like it was a regular match. That was a regular match.
Yeah.
It's like, why are you guys having why are you having a blood feud and the bell rings and the first thing you're doing is a fucking drop toe hold? Like what?
They were doing wrestling moves in a blood feud.
Right.
Like, what the fuck are you doing? Bro?
Right.
Under a different booker, that match would have been in the cell. Like,
if that was, can you imagine if Swerve and Hangman's cage match started out like that? Good lord.
Right. I used to debate this back in the day. Like WrestleMania 25, that show wasn't bad. It was just disappointing. That show can easily be redeemed.
That Mania was saved by Taker HBK.
Right, but if you take that match away, nobody remembers it. That's the problem. It was a one-match show. So,
yeah.
I did forget about the other matches that was on that card. That's all I remember too.
Exactly. Like literally Taker and Shawn, at this point, you might as well have had that match as the main event. And Taker actually talked about that match too.
Yeah, the only other thing of note that even happened on that show was that was the one where Jericho fought like the legends. What was it? Piper, Snuka, and Steamboat.
Yeah.
And that was when they realized, oh shit, Steamboat can still go. So that was kind of cool. That was kind of cool seeing Steamboat in there. Outside of that, though, yeah, Shawn and Taker absolutely like carried the show. So
I remember there was a women's match right after that. They must have thought like shit. We have to follow this shit.
Yeah, it was the battle royale with all the chicks and they had Santina win.
Oh god.
Oh Jesus, that was terrible.
But spin the block on that Steamboat shit, right? My dude Dick Blood over there. Like remember when he figured out he could go, he put him in the they put him in the singles match with Jericho, and it was even better.
Yep. Yep.
I forgot what pay-per-view that was. I think it was the final. Was
Backlash.
that Backlash? Yeah.
Backlash.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah,
the
and
last Backlash.
that match
he
was
did.
even better. We was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Dick Blood out here wilding.
Yeah. I do love that Jericho story with what's his face, the dude Mickey Rourke. Yeah, that was a funny story.
Oh yeah.
Mickey pulled up for real with Frank Shamrock. Who was the other dude? It was Mickey Rourke, Frank Shamrock.
I don't
I'm
know
not a
dude.
UFC.
I'm not a UFC. Some other random.
Vitor was there too. Yeah, Vitor Belfort was there.
Right. Yeah. So to any fans listening, Mickey didn't get the. Well, it's funny because he played the wrestler, so you thought he would have got the business.
Yeah, that's
Jericho.
That's Give me 1 second, my dude.
Yeah.
That's this dude, Ricky Steamboat's real name. His name is Dick Blood.
Right. So to those who don't know the story, when Jericho was working with Mickey Rourke, Vince told him to go. Like I forgot, like he was on. What's the dudes that he's since passed on? The guy that was like on CNN. Shawn Michaels did like the Hogan parody on it.
Larry King.
Yeah, Larry King.
Yeah, Jericho was on. Yeah, Jericho was on Larry King, and he was healing up on Mickey Rourke, like talking about how he was a druggie and shit. But like he didn't mean it. Like he was working. Like he was trying to promote, because they weren't having a match, but they said that he was going to be like in Flair's corner and shit. So then Mickey, gotta clear my voice. Hold on a second.
Go ahead. What's your whistle, sir? Go ahead.
Drink water,
Take your time, sir. Take your time.
Better.
King Leo was goody. Yo, King Leo, if you want to pull up, King Leo, you know what I mean? I'll post a link again if you want to pull up. Anybody want to pull up? You know the vibe. But go ahead.
Okay, so Mickey saw the shit on the news, and he thought that Jericho was attacking him for real. So he's like, this motherfucker. So when he showed up to Mania, he had like Frank Shamrock and like two other UFC guys. I don't follow UFC. One of them, like the guy that Brock Lesnar fought in his first match, he lost. But
Frank Mir?
Again, I'm not a UFC person. I'm not UFC. Yeah. So it was Frank Mir, Shamrock, Mickey Rourke, and like one other dude. And they basically came in like, they basically came in like, like a squad. Like they was about to fuck up Jericho for real. Did he? So then Jericho walked up to Vince and he was like, yo, Rourke is, has got this crew. He's got his posse with him. So then Jericho, Big Show, like he was going to fucking do something. Vince and like a couple of other people walked up. And then, Vince just had to tell Mickey like, hey, it's cool. It's just part of the show, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And after that, everything was cool. And so then Vince told Jericho, he was like, I don't know who that guy was, but I could have totally beat him up, not realizing it was Frank Mir. He had no idea who Frank Mir was.
It wasn't Frank Mir. It was Frank Shamrock. It was Shamrock.
Frank Shamrock. Yeah.
It was Shamrock.
He had no clue. Yeah. So they were about.
Yeah, Jericho's like, yeah, I'll take the other guy, you take the little guy. Vince said, you're damn right I will.
Frank Shamrock would have whooped his ass sideways.
Yeah.
Icon with a doodle, my guy. Got my guy King Leo pulling up with the doodle.
What up, dog?
What up, King Leo?
All right, how's everybody doing, man? How y'all feeling?
Yo.
Feeling good. Watching Laker game?
Man, just finished watching that NXT, man.
Yeah, we was talking about it. So what else happened on NXT?
Delta came out at the end, or Zarya, and then they just turned. And then
okay, so I said it right.
Yeah, then they just turned it off. Like I guess they didn't pay for the $8 the 8 minutes at the end, so it just went off.
An abrupt
end.
No, there's no overrun anymore.
Oh, that's trash. I was heated.
They was getting tired of that shit. It was like, all right, now time to pack it up.
Think about it, on Fox, they never had an overrun.
Now if you want to see an overrun, you can see AEW. Shoot, they got it.
They got a mega overrun.
Which is a good thing. Which is kind of a good thing, honestly.
That's true.
Yeah, CW doesn't do overruns. They go off right when it's time to go off. So.
Right.
What plays right after NXT on CW? What plays after it?
Just the news.
The news out here.
I forgot what it was.
Yeah, they just play the news after.
Yeah, they were showing that pink cocaine on the East Coast, man.
Oh yeah, that pink cocaine that killed that One Direction dude.
Yo, shit is getting super duper dark for Diddy, B.
Yeah.
Now he got like pedo allegations and all that. They trying to fucking flambe this guy.
That's ugly.
Well, he is a pedo. You know, he tried to talk to Cassie when she was underage. Nobody ever talks about that. Oh,
You're right.
But when they
I
dated,
think she was like,
13-year-old?
I think she was like what 16, I think. Supposedly, allegedly.
Did he try to sleep with like
It's
a 13-year-old
grooming.
during one of those parties?
Yep. That's why
what
Denzel
I
told
heard.
him to fuck off.
Oh man.
Right.
Yeah, that's you know what I mean? Hey man, he's cooked, bro. Like, he ain't getting out.
I'll be really shocked if they let him off.
But he telling though.
I tell you, he about to pull a Nino Brown just like Vince.
If I go down, everybody going down with me.
Kareem Akbar.
Normally,
if he does, dude,
he's a real head of the CMB.
If Vince does do that, he need to take down John Laurinaitis and get rid of his ass.
Yep.
While you're at it, get rid of Bruce Pritchard's ass too. Shit.
I said they get whoever's
Tough
guilty,
Ninja came
pack
over
them
and
up,
got me.
B.
Right.
Tough Ninjas came over and got me, so yeah.
Oh man. Who you say get rid of, Miss Simmons?
Now he need to.
I say whoever's guilty, pack them up. You know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna just sit there and say anybody just needs it. Nah, but when it comes to like if the evidence is there, I'm not talking about Diddy. Like please, I'm talking about other motherfuckers that's linked in with that shit. Especially when it comes to, you know what I'm saying, you seeing this dude supposedly or allegedly doing this heinous stuff when it comes to people, you know what I mean, people getting drugged and people, you know, basically being taken advantage of while they're unconscious. That's just ridiculous. This one YouTuber had said something that was actually fascinating, and a lot of people didn't think of. Basically saying that there's no way for Diddy to be the only one carrying these individuals into his room.
Yep.
He can't be the only one doing that.
When there's no way he was able to do all these parties. There's no way he was able to do all these parties by himself. He had help, obviously.
Right.
That's why everybody's quiet as fuck.
Like I don't mean to make this racial, but you know, good in them where they're going to release the names. It's only a matter of time.
Of course.
Oh yeah.
Oh man. Somebody said pink cocaine.
Oh, here we go.
Just know the line. Just know the line.
Oh man.
Miss all days off in ballet are wild.
Letting you guys know, I was young. I was naive. I didn't know I left after those parties.
What lines did you do when you did that Larry King segment dressed as Hogan?
You'll be my hero.
I did the 8-ball. Man, I'm gonna tell you this. I did so much coke. My fucking eye ain't even straight.
Oh shit.
It really ain't though.
You know the type of coke the Heartbreak Kid does? It can blow up Colombia.
I'm still trying to figure out how did you survive and how you doing better than Sonny and she did worse than you.
Oh, she did crack.
Definitely believe you on that.
She just sniffed everything that was white. Makes sense.
Oh shit.
Yeah, New Jack said that dudes was running trains on her just so she can get a piece of the pie, I guess. I don't know.
Tell you, New Jack was a nut.
Okay, well, you're trying to get one too, huh?
Man.
He's a wild boy for real.
Man, you know what type of party that needs to happen? Me, New Jack, Jake Roberts, and the Iron Sheik. Can you imagine how much coke would be in that room?
Especially with Jake Roberts. Shit,
I heard this dude, My dude Spike Dudley, he could have stand Jake Roberts.
Really?
That's
Spike
random.
He was the
Yeah.
plug, that's why.
Spike Dudley's still alive? Jesus.
Yeah, like
Jake Roberts.
he's in a lot of pain, but he's alive. He's still
Of
here.
course
Spike
he's
Dudley's
in.
like a teacher or
All the-
something.
Man, after all the bumps Spike Dudley took, I'm shocked he's still breathing. Good grief.
Some of that, he did some of that heartbreak kid coke.
He had to have had. You saw the bumps he was taking? Jesus.
Yo, Sean. Yo, Sean. Like, are you in the Hurricane cool now?
We always been cool because he was the supplier.
Oh, shit.
Stand back.
He was the one that would lie to Vince so we could get the, so we could get the coke, and
So that's
You know-
where that superhero gimmick was coming from. That's where it
Stand
was
back.
flying
There's
to.
a cokehead coming through.
nah, it's because Hunter didn't like it.
So that's where he was flying to. Now it makes sense.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Hurricane versus Rock is still like the best filler feud ever. That was great.
Oh, yeah. That
Oh
also be-
God. The Hurricane and the
You
Rock.
good,
that shit
Josh.
was
Don't worry
so-
about it, my guy. I'm glad you was able to pull up, my guy. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to worry about that.
Really though, to chime in on the topic, yeah, Raw was pretty lit last night.
Yeah, Raw was fun. Raw, I like you know what I'm saying? Me, this dude King Leo and No Chill, we was watching it. You know what I'm saying? And we had a great time, man. Like, especially when it comes to Seth Rollins and the dinosaur Bronson Reed.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm like, that's how if they're gonna stick with the concept of Monday Night Raw is supposed to be chaos. So that's what we want to be introduced as chaos. I don't want to. I'm like, we're grown men here. We don't want to be looking at kiddie shows. We want to see chaos. We want to see destruction.
Wait, is
I
that
mean,
what
we
they're
had
calling
3
him? The
segments.
dinosaur Bronson Reed?
You said what?
Is that what they're calling him? The dinosaur Bronson
Nah,
Reed?
Oh
nah.
no, they're calling
Me and-
him. They're
Me
calling
and
him.
Ballet call him a dinosaur.
Oh, okay.
It could be worse.
I thought
I mean,
this
they
was
had
back
3.
for a second. Okay.
I'd be worried.
Oh
He's
God.
definitely not trying to call his mama. He's definitely not trying to do that.
You know what? You know
Oh,
what?
God, that is-
I have a feeling that he's gonna have a future now because best believe Vince was there, he would have been dancing by now.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Hell
Jesus,
yeah.
Right. He'd have been.
About to call my mama.
They had like 3 segments of him and Seth just beating each other up. Like
That was
good
great.
grief.
Hell
See
yeah.
how you know how they'll do it? Vince will have him dominating, then Seth will lose, and Seth will beat him in the 3rd match. The next thing you know, he'll come with the dance outfit and he'll change his name. Dancing Bronson.
They probably would.
Uh,
They probably would have scrapped this whole feud after those 6 tsunamis.
Then he'll lose on the undercard. He'll lose to everybody. Then he'll lose to the Dragon Lee, and he'll just fade into obscurity.
See, yeah, that's a bullshit.
But Bronson
Dave,
Reed fucking
unfortunately.
launched the security guard.
That's a bullshit right there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Unfortunately, it's going to go back to 3 hours when they go on Netflix. Yeah, bring out your pillows.
And then he'll be in a romance story with Indy Hartwell. Why? I don't know. I just feel like Vince would do it. I don't know.
Man.
All right,
So what you think, King Leo? Let King
Leo.
King Leo say some shit real quick. Go ahead, King Leo. Go ahead.
about that shit, I was about to say they would have probably did the same shit. They would have called him Bad News Bronson or fucking, you know what I'm saying?
Bad news, bro.
Yeah, they fucking
That actually don't sound too bad though.
You know what I
But you know,
mean? Like-
Bad News Barrett got that already.
I know, but I'm just saying they still would have gave it to him. Like and they would have had Barrett as his fucking manager. Then they would have, you know what I mean? If they would have went the dancing route, he probably would have brought them.
I mean, that probably would have been interesting. I mean, Barrett loves to call his finishing move, so why not?
Bronson Reed, the Australian Dream and shit.
Bronson Reed,
The Australian Dream.
Yo, you need to be on there creative. You got better names than fucking Street Trash or whatever the fuck they call it.
Oh God, they really wear those Street Trash T-shirts though.
The
Oh,
Australian
man.
Dream. That is, you just want the week.
Bronson Reed, the Australian Dream.
I applied. I ain't gonna front. I signed up for that job before they start posting it on fucking Twitter and shit. Like, you know what I mean? When it was
They
only
gonna
like
give it
6
up.
days in. So we'll see what happens.
They're gonna give him a gimmick. Then they're gonna give him a gimmick like the '70s guy Mike Awesome or something. They gonna
shit.
They gonna bring him up. Man, Vince would have had this guy all messed up, man.
Yo, I never understood why motherfuckers was mad at Mike Awesome for leaving ECW. He wasn't getting paid. What the? And he's a fucking champion.
The thing about that, the only thing Mike Awesome really did wrong was the fact that he was going to take the title to WCW with him and he refused to drop it. But that was really it.
What he did to that Asian dude is fucking criminal. The chair shots that fucking Asian dude took.
Yeah.
Masum Tanaka.
Yeah.
That's one of the greatest feuds ever.
You mentioned him. I always roll my
but
eyes.
This is the thing. I got you real quick. Can you really blame Mike Awesome for being on that type of time? Like I'm taking this belt hostage to it, so you pay me my money.
Yeah, we ain't see it at the time though, but we were fans. You know, we was fans. We was like pro ECW, and we was like, man, we can't lose.
I never.
Now the grown ass man.
That's how
even at that time, I didn't understand.
That's how I was with Medusa, because they always talk about how she threw the belt in the trash. That's what the documentaries always say, but they never mention the fact that they fired her and every other woman in the division. It's like they treated them like trash. So she was just like, all right, I'm gonna.
No, you're right though. They really just got rid of the whole women's division at the time. There was no women's division.
And Vince had to edit that out.
Vince blocked her from the Hall of Fame for 20 years after that.
Vince edited that shit out. That was controlling the narrative right there, because people don't understand the story that built up to her throwing the trash. They made it like she just randomly came out there, did Vince dirty, just dumped it in the trash. Nah, Vince, you ain't running her money. He did a real good job of convincing the people that he was this guy that mom and pop independent company going against a corporation. They're doing me wrong. Man, you started this operation doing that.
Hey, speaking of money, did you y'all talked about Samantha already, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, you can go ahead. Go ahead. You can chime in. As a matter of fact,
I don't really have anything.
Because Kinley, you still there, my guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want you to, I don't want you to feel like you know what I'm saying?
No. I'm just sitting here. I've been over here laughing, bro.
Okay. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, you could jump in at any time, my dude. I just want to let you know that. The Samantha Hervin shit, like I said from before, shots go out to her. You know what I mean? That's awesome that she want to go and pursue a music career, whatever the case may be. These weirdos here with the whole, it's all your fault, Ricochet. You're the one that got her deflecting and all types of goofy shit. It's like, damn, like y'all was the same ones that was mad at her when she was there. Now y'all mad at her that she's leaving?
Bro, I woke up like, I think I slept like an hour, and then that shit because at first it bothered me a lot because she was very vague in what she said and the way that she left. So I was trying to figure out if something happened, you know what I mean? Like I was waiting for something to break. And so, I woke up and then you go on Twitter, everybody talking about how unprofessional she was because she let them know that it was only an hour before Raw. All of the dirt sheets was doing their thing, talking about she let them know Sean Ross Sapp, all of them, you know what I mean, reporting the wrong shit. And then you got all of the stupid motherfuckers that's just sitting there saying the same thing and it was unprofessional. I'm sitting there like, y'all ain't nobody said anything. How could you say who said what? Just wait until somebody give some actual news.
Yeah, then you was actually telling them, dude, like, yo, this was really happening. No, I'm just gonna believe what I want to believe. Like what?
WWE did do the right thing last night by wishing her good luck, because that whole Sasha Naomi thing was going to rear its ugly head again.
Oh boy!
I'm telling you, Icon, they all on X. Be like,
I'm telling
rabbit
you,
hole when it comes to X. Jeez Louise.
I'm telling you, Ricochet, you need to stay off of social media or delete it altogether, man. Because you better catch
the virgins on Twitter is going to be on a whole new level.
Because you better catch hell.
All I really got to say about it. All I really got to say about it is, at the end of the day, it's all about the money. She's got some other gigs, some other ventures. And that's why I always make, Sopranos jokes and references and stuff, because professional wrestling is just like the mafia, because when you're in the mafia, they always get a piece of everything. Everything. Professional wrestling's the same thing. We talked about the Mandy Rose thing a number of years ago. I don't give a fuck if she was doing full-on Pornhub. If WWE got a piece of the pie, they would let her keep doing it.
Shit.
Right.
That's all
And that's the same thing you were saying, my dude. You were saying like you won't be surprised. Talking about coked out Sean. You won't be surprised if WWE probably had their hands in her pocket and she wasn't trying to hear that shit when it comes to a musical career. Because think of it, right? Dewey, the movies he come out with, WWE gets a cut. John Cena, the movies he come out with gets a cut. John Cena admitted it on Club Shay Shay. They get a cut off of his movie. So it's like they probably wanted to say. I'm not saying it's true. It's all allegedly. It's all speculation.
I'll tell you, as a matter of fact, because Black Star mentioned Sasha Banks and Naomi, and one of the things, and it's one of the reasons why, like, you'll never hear me attack you. Like, what do you want to call her? Like Sasha, Mercedes, whatever. She did that cameo on The Mandalorian, and Vince was mad at her for the cameo, and I'm like, first of all, it's a Disney Plus show. Secondly, it's Star Wars. Thirdly, her character wasn't important at all. It was just like a random Mandalorian chick. Like, it was cool,
She was really just an extra on the show.
Yeah, but Vince didn't want her to do it, and she had said that, like, when she started filming, Vince would specifically start booking her more during those weeks when she was supposed to be away from filming. And that was one of the things that really soured her on the WWE environment, and people don't talk about that enough. And again, like, it was just a couple of cameo scenes. Like if anybody ever watched Blade Trinity with Triple H, like, Triple H was not a serious character in that movie. He was like a background, like, bouncer. Like, I think Wesley Snipes like kicked him like one time, and that was it. Like, why do you care?
I like that fight scene between him and Ryan Reynolds, though.
Yeah,
man. Yeah. But you know what it is, though. I'm gonna tell y'all what it is. Now, this is a rumor. I'm involved with this shit, so I'm gonna tell y'all what it probably is. She may be getting a feature on Dr. Dre's next project.
Oh, nice.
Really?
This is a rumor.
Well, Snoop Dogg is her cut. Well, Snoop Dogg is her cousin, so that wouldn't shock me.
Yeah. Yeah, she may be getting the feature. It's just a rumor. I mean, I'm not sitting there. I'm not going to go over there and blow smoke, but, I'm just hearing things that they're keeping that on the lip, because you know how complications can be. WWE going to probably want to cut of that album. Great, like,
We don't see.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt them wanting to do it. Like it seems like, just from the way John Cena described it, his deal is like a 360 is what it sounds like to me. 70-30 split.
Yeah.
Usually a 60-40, usually a 60-40 with record labels. Y'all know, what I'm saying? Half of us do music. So, you know what I mean? With a record label, if you sign a deal, what I came off of, it was a 60-40 split. They want 40% of everything you do. Like, if you go into something else, you look at it right now, her role was very, like, if talking about Mercedes, her role was small, but she has figures for that toy.
Right.
You know what it is, though, man. Yeah, what it is, though, is at the end of the day, Vince had that, because, Vince had that situation happen with Hogan, because, Hogan was making big bank, and then Hogan wanted to go Hollywood, and they had to find ways like, nah, man, I can't let him go, because, that's the bread truck right there. So we going to do this bullshit no holds barred movie to keep you happy. We're going to try to do something like that.
It's so stupid too, because I'm thinking about this ration. I'm like, wait a minute, if Samantha Irvin, if she was like on fucking like Good Morning America, or like, I don't know, just
what it is, though. I kind of get it though, because it's like those guys get a taste of that limelight and everything, the Hollywood thing, because it's less scheduling, more pay, and therefore Vince is like, they're gonna come back. The Vince will offer with more money. Like, look, I'm making more just doing movies than I am on the road 200 days a year with you. So you got to find ways to match the offer.
And then not only that, their bodies aren't on the line. That'd be the main thing. You know what I'm saying? Their bodies, that should be breaking down.
Yeah.
Not only when it comes to them being in the matches, when it comes to the traveling, that should get rigorous.
Yeah, I get that, but to me, what makes Samantha like just kind of a special case is like if she was like on some mainstream news, like say if she was on Good Morning America or if she was like on Sports Center or something, like as a WWE like announcer, wouldn't that just give the brand even like more credibility, more eyes on their product? Like, doesn't that make WWE look better? Like, why is that a bad thing? If she's still employed with WWE and she's like in theory, like for instance, right? I know nobody really
No,
gives a fuck about
I
it.
completely agree with you. This is still promotion, nonetheless. It's
Right.
still
Like
promotion.
I know nobody gives a fuck about like American Idol anymore. That's like 20 years ago. But like say she was like a special guest on like the American Idol like season finale and it's like special guest performance from WWE announcer Samantha Irvin. Like you mean to tell me that wouldn't be like good PR for them? There must
They
be a
don't
lot
see
of
it
people
like
that
that.
watch those.
I just don't get it either.
They don't see it like that.
But yeah, All Days Off. Yeah, Zeus was awesome. Zeus was that guy at that time.
Z Gangster.
The human record machine.
Z Gangster.
Z Gangster, B.
And plus, see what it is too. They see the leg work in creating the star because it's kind of like yo, you creating, you spend years developing this star, and soon as they finally hit that glass ceiling, then they go off of Hollywood. You like shit. Now I gotta rebuild again. It's kind of like how jobs are. Like jobs don't want to waste their time developing certain employees because they know they're gonna bounce on them for the next big gig. Which you can't blame them, but that's where in Vince's mind. Vince is like, man, I don't work days and night to finally get The Rock and Steve Austin and Hogan up there, and Hollywood snatches them. So now I got to go back and build somebody else. But if you're the genius you say you is, as they say, make another hole.
Right.
Yeah, they
and
had.
I think ultimately, I got you, my dude. Give me one second. Yeah. I think ultimately, Vince just wasn't hungry anymore. That's what it was. The hunger was gone. You know what I mean? Point blank, period.
Yeah,
I'll agree with that.
I can agree. I think with Samantha though, like they had like with the announcers, they had a 1-2 punch. It's like you got with Samantha, you got Michael Buffer, and then I wouldn't call other dude Bruce Buffer. What's the other one that came after Michael Buffer? Something Junior.
Junior?
Yeah, the little short guy that used to do the announcing after Michael Buffer kind of like slowed down a little bit and started getting them $1 million paychecks from WCW. Then Jimmy Lennon Jr. or something like that.
That's talking about Bruce Buffer?
No, not Bruce Buffer. Jimmy something Jr. I forget his name.
Yeah, I'm not too sure who that is.
Yeah, I'll look up his name.
Since WWE and UFC got like an agreement going on, I'm surprised they haven't gotten like Bruce Buffer to make like a cameo for like one special show or something. That'd be pretty cool.
Yo, All Days Off is a mess. She said, put Samantha Irvin under a mask on The Masked Singer. Just keep her uterus away from Nick Cannon.
No, you don't got to worry about that All Days Off because Nick Cannon doesn't like black chicks. Ooh, I went there.
I bet you said like they said, ooh, I went there.
I mean, you ain't wrong about that. So shit. Man.
Oh man, I'm done.
I guess it goes both ways.
Me personally, seeing her as an
Bailey,
actor,
where you at? Bailey, you supposed to be. Yo, what happened? You supposed to correct that. Thanks a lot. All Days Off.
Laughing right
Jimmy
now.
Lennon Jr. That's his name.
Jimmy Lennon Jr. Yeah, he was the other one. Remember, he came.
Ballet, what happened? Let me find out. All Days Off was quick with the blick before you.
Oh man,
what happened?
Damn.
Yeah, but she said months ago though that like her deal was done months ago. She told them she wasn't returning, so it's just a shock to us because she jumped off TV and her contract was up and they didn't announce nothing and she didn't want to announce it and have all the fans crying. So
damn,
I guess so.
He could at least throw the Howard Finkel bag or something.
It's gonna be a while before they find somebody to truly replace her. I mean, Lillian Garcia is great to see her, but she ain't gonna be there long.
Also, didn't Triple H used to bully her all the time? Like, I guess he apologized, but pretty sure he did.
Wait, who? Samantha?
No, Triple H.
Oh yeah, like on screen. I think on screen, didn't he basically told her to look down his trunks or something like that? I don't know.
Something.
DX is doing the most around that time.
No, you know, we gotta appreciate Alicia Taylor then. You know what I mean? Like, cause she's dope too. So, you know what I mean? And she's a musician herself. So, old girl that be on SmackDown.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
She's just as good to me. I think they had a 1-2 punch.
Yeah, she's cool.
Yeah, man. Oh yeah, guys. I was gonna ask you this. So, you know, we talking about Raw, right? I got a prediction. I'm gonna let. And I said it earlier. I'm thinking they're gonna kick Solo out the whip.
Please do.
They probably. I think Jacob's definitely gonna. This is definitely gonna lead to Jacob turning on Solo or somewhere along the line.
Yeah, this shit is long overdue. Like Solo, you fucking suck.
They're gonna kick him out of the whip.
I'm trying to understand why people think Solo is a real tribal chief, bro. Jacob is the guy.
Bishop Sokoa, y'all not fucking with Bishop Sokoa?
Bishop Sokoa.
We got Bishop Sokoa and Reverend Fatu, man.
You mean
just by you saying that got him more over than he's ever been this year. Just by you saying Bishop Sokoa.
I acknowledge my tribal chief, Jacob Fatu.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because he didn't put in the work. Like he pushed his brother out the way. And like, if you were the tribal chief, you can't show no weakness. So that's gonna be the turning point right there. Like he's still pretty much family at the end of the day. Like those guys, you know, the Guerrillas of Destiny and Fatu, they're not really family like that. They probably are part of the Rocks tribe. So they probably gonna kick Solo out the whip for being weak.
I'm telling you this right now. The only way Solo could salvage this is if he does two things. One, he wins War Games, and two, he disowns Rikishi as his father and claims Haku as his dad.
That would work.
Be a full.
He's the real tribal chief. Let's really
be a full Tongan, Solo. That'll get you. That will work.
He ain't even got no gold. How can you be the tribal chief?
He don't got the
Who chain you snap?
He lost 2 world title matches, so yeah.
Well, that
Cody Rhodes whooped that ass. Cody Rhodes whooped that ass twice.
That nigga Solo Sokoa got the Ulafala from Family Dollar.
Would that make Solo face Jay then? If he disowns Rikishi?
I think that would be awesome, bro. I mean, think about it. Rikishi's more worried about Jay than he is about Solo. I'm like, bro, you do got more than one son, sir.
Don't matter. He ain't winning.
he cooked yesterday though when he came in with them tickets though. He was like, "Yeah, I bought tickets, bro, for me and him." You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, but Jacob
he also did he even bought a shirt. No, let's not forget. He also bought a shirt. He bought the merchandise. I'm like, okay, Solo over here supporting.
Yeah, but Jacob wasn't. He kicked his head off and then did a face off with Braun Breaker.
Yeah, it's like my dude. Like if you always wanted to recruit Jey Uso, you should have came to him a long time ago before he even won the Intercontinental belt. You should have came to him and was like, "Yo, look what I did. Yo, big bro, look what I did. I took over the bloodline. Come join us."
Also, Jay need to address Jimmy. Like, where the fuck were y'all at when these guys cost me my title?
No, he needs to address Sami Zayn.
Sami Zayn?
Yes.
Oh, Lord.
Jimmy would make more sense since they're blood.
I told you.
Sami Zayn is his people's. How many times he was like, "Yo, what's going on, dog?" They do the handshake and all that other extra shit.
Bro, I told you what's going on with Sammy. He's on an iron lung thanks to Gunther.
He's in the fishes. He's in Oblivia.
Oh man, do y'all think Sammy's going over the Crown Jewel or nah?
Nah,
probably not. Sami Zayn is on CM Punk time when it comes to Crown Jewel. Fuck that blood money.
You know what? I'll throw this out there. I'll say this. Sami Zayn is going to be at Crown Jewel, and he's going to cost Gunther that bullshit ass Popeye belt looking thing. Crown jewel.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't even think Gunther should lose to Cody, honestly.
That's what I'm saying. Have this dude have Sami Zayn come out and cost him that bullshit ass belt. Because who would really care?
That belt should not even exist. Good Lord.
And they got motherfuckers. They got the Men in Black guarding this shit. I'm like, yo, really?
They was carrying that shit like the
Ain't nobody want that shit. Like,
take the title
they
or die.
Trying their best to get that shit over. I'm like, yo, y'all look crazy.
Your kid's gonna order that belt when it goes on eBay.
God, they probably will too.
They was carrying that shit like them Africans was carrying that coffin on a what's the name?
Yeah. Just like the crowd in Crown Jewel cheer.
Whoever
I saw the break.
wins
Hold on, wait. You saw it breaking up, Black Soul. Yes, that you was breaking up.
I'll get into the Dynamite card after.
I said just like the crowd in Crown Jewel, cheer or die.
Right.
Probably.
Mommy and that dog. Yeah, they gonna make you cheer.
Right.
Dead ass though.
But that belt ugly, man. I'm like, man, the kids don't even want that belt.
I have never been more disappointed in an announcement. Good Lord.
And the match is gonna cook. We all know the match is gonna cook. But it's like, why should we care?
This is a match you should have did at Survivor Series, realistically.
Wait, so this Saudi deal is kind of like got some mixed feelings deal about that because they want to see certain people. I'm surprised they ain't wheel up Goldberg out there.
Goldberg been out there.
No, I mean I'm just talking about on for this year.
Oh God, please don't jinx him. Please don't do that.
Nah, they wanted Yoko. They wanted Yoko back on the ring.
This is the same crowd that wanted
I'm getting
Yoko.
Vince vibes from this. So, are we sure Triple H isn't getting booked by Vince via cell phone?
You know I've been saying that shit from like 2 years ago.
He still does.
I was never a fan of like champ versus champ shit because like there's no way out. It doesn't make anybody look good. So
he does. He still gets tips from Vince because Vince, you're gonna listen to the guy that been holding it down for 50 years. Like he trained him. So he gonna get some tips here and there, and you can kind of tell.
I've never been a fan.
Not only that, Triple H, he learned from Vince. That's what he learned from.
I've never been a fan of champion versus champion stuff in any context because if you do it, the only reason you should do it is if you're doing a unification. If there's now a unification, there's no way out because you're making one champion look inferior. That's not good for the brand. That's not good for the champ. And then the only other alternative is do a fuck finish, and it's like, okay, so we paid money for a fuck finish, so it's like, fuck, I don't like it.
It was only good a couple times. It was only good a couple times. I mean, you had Warrior and Hogan. That was a classic. You had Goldberg and DDP. That was cool.
Yeah.
There's rumors that the traditional brand warfare Survivor Series bullshit is done. That's the reason why they're doing it here.
I was saying from before that they should bring back bragging rights, but make it make sense.
I ain't gonna lie, the brand warfare shit died a long time ago, especially when you got guys that could go to the other brand whenever they want to.
Right. No explanation, no nothing. At least
Wild card rule, pal.
Make it make sense.
I mean, but who got the superior brand right now? I mean, NXT can compete again like they did back in the day when they won.
At this point, who cares?
I want to see it at Survivor Series, though. You know what I'm saying? I want to see Obafemi there. I want to see quite a few of these people. I want to see Stephanie and all of them at the Survivor Series this year.
It's dead now, so it's not going to happen.
Right.
Well, I mean, you can always replace it with another.
They can bring it back. They can bring it back. It's just Triple H would just have to rehab it. But I don't think he even cares. I think even he's like, nah, I'm good. So
that's why he replacing shit with WCW shit. If you watching all of the pay-per-views, like get rid of this old shit. Let me bring this WCW shit up.
Halloween Havoc should absolutely be a main roster pay-per-view. I'm tired of it being stuck for NXT. So
yeah, it's like why they just relegated it to NXT and that was it. I figured it was like a one-time type thing. And then
they need to bring back Taboo. They need to bring back. I said it before. They need to bring back Taboo Tuesday and make that an NXT thing. That's what they need to do.
I mean that is kind of the same vibes as Halloween Havoc. Spinning a wheel, make a deal. I mean, why not?
Oh God.
Oh, Brownie's on the court right now. All days off.
Oh, that fucking bum.
Oh shit.
Bum.
All we need, listen, all we need for the history portion before he goes to the G League is for him to pass LeBron a dime, and then LeBron to pass him a dime, and then he hit it, and then that's history in the making. The father and son pass each other in the assist. As a Laker fan, that's all I need.
Yeah, that'll be a first time in history. Yeah, that'll be a first time in history.
Our Lakers are up 51-39 late in the second.
Oh, so they called him off the bench in the second quarter.
Let's go. All right, we went in. Shit, I didn't expect that.
It's 51-39 late in the second.
Yeah, he ain't going for that preseason shit.
Hey, hey, there's history right here, B. During this podcast right here, father and son duo, LeBron James and Bronny James. First ever when it comes to them playing on the LA Lakers, B. Father and son on the same team.
If the Timberwolves coach has no soul, he'll bring back Anthony Edwards just for Bronny. I'll talk about real quick.
That's right. This is history right here.
Yeah, then we got the Knicks. I mean, not the Knicks, but we got the Yankees and the Dodgers coming up this Friday. Y'all ready?
Dodgers in 5.
Man, look, you already know how I feel.
I've been waiting for this for forever. Those are my two favorite teams, so I've been waiting for this forever.
Dodgers in 5. That's my prediction. 5. Yeah, Dodgers in 5.
So Icon said the Griffies are in attendance for the special ascension. I mean, special occasion. Excuse me.
Yeah, Griffey Senior and Griffey Junior at the game.
I think that's my favorite punk line of all time. You have become the New York Yankees slap.
And that's when Cena just cracked him. He hated that because you already know when it comes to the Red Sox and the Yanks, forget about it.
I got the Dynamite.
Like there's like this old.
Yeah, let's talk about Dynamite. Let's get it. Let's talk about Dynamite. What's going on with Dynamite? What's going on with the Bukkake Combat Club?
Jericho leads off the show. Time to end it.
Oh God. Mox is gonna be there. He's gonna do some segment, I guess. Kyle Fletcher is gonna do a segment about Will Ospreay.
Okay.
We got the House of Black. They're gonna be in a match.
Oh shit, my guy, the Dogfather, Aleister Black.
We got Jericho. We got Jericho versus Mark Briscoe for the Ring of Honor title in a ladder war.
Oh my God!
I did not jinx it.
Now that was already made a week.
Hi guys.
We got the Young Bucks and Jack Perry versus Private Party and Daniel Garcia.
Yo, I told you I'm a Jack Perry fan now. Thanks a lot.
Still not.
I am, man. That's Son of Luke, man.
That's great character development. You were like shitting on him for like 3 years.
Wow. Yeah, but look what happened though. It worked.
CM Punk bitched him out in front of thousands of fans. Fuck off.
They both say they both turn wrestling up, man.
Then he gonna grow a beard and get him a leather jacket. He gonna act tough.
And he has blood all over the place. Smears of blood on the title, on the scapegoat machine vehicle thingy.
He's got some blood on his bust. I'll give him that.
Yeah, man.
Man, people used to go in, man, guys like that, we used to go in their pockets, man.
Right.
And the homies used to call them rabbit ears out here.
So we used to
My
get
dude,
guys
I
like
say
that, Reggie.
there will be no scapegoat slander.
We used to get guys like that, Reggie.
Oh, we got.
He got rid of that caveman bullshit because I knew that shit was all cat. Like, my dude, you're not no fucking caveman. Get that shit out of here.
It
got
was
his
for the
ass.
kids. Come on.
He got bitched out by Punk. There's no surviving that.
Man, look, that
Fuck
was just
off.
a little scuffle. That's like a little, big brother's a little brother. Like, yo, come here. Let me rough you up a little bit. He ain't put hands and feet on Jack Perry. It was a little scuffle. Come on, that shit light. Come on, come on. If you had a fight before, you would know. That shit was super light.
Yeah, like it was light, but still.
They
Still
was
got
laughing
bitched
at
out.
that shit.
Doesn't really
Tony
matter.
comes like, I'm feared for my life, please. And Tony Khan crazy. He's like,
Tony Khan made that bullshit like it what it was. Fear for my life. Like you can't.
Tony Khan
Like,
called
man,
the
you
cops.
can't.
Look. Tony Khan called the
He
cops.
called the National Guard. He called the National Guard.
All this dude said was, I quit. That's all he said. He fed for his life.
Yo, man, like Tony, you ain't never seen a scuffle before. You ain't seen somebody get slapped.
Yeah, like when it comes to shit like that, come on, be like, that's like big brother, little tussle. Like, you know what I mean? Calm this dude down. He's like, oh, what you gonna do? Oh, what I'm gonna do? Bring your goofy ass on. Now I get it. He was at work. I get it. But
run the fade.
He's from London. He's from London, the rich part of London. He never seen a scuffle before. So okay, let's move on.
Bronny just missed a 3-point shot that LeBron fed him.
And Bronny gonna be food for them dudes, man. they gonna do a stop, then they gonna stick a hip out when he driving to the baseline.
Y'all gotta be easy on him though. Being so much pressure right now. Everybody's
Like
like,
they got elbow to the chest.
They got
Boy,
a
they
fucking big ass telescope on this dude, Bronny. Like, let him, you know what I mean? Damn.
He lucky this ain't the 80s, boy. Them old Pistons would have made him food out of them.
Like if it was the 90s, the old Knicks would have killed him.
Nah, them Pistons would have got him. Man, Bear and Mahorn alone would have they would have yoked him.
Better than Oakley and Mason?
Landbeer, one of the toughest white boys ever lived. He up there with JBL and what's that motherfucking name? He up there with JBL. He up there with Hardcore Holly. He one of them tough looking white boys.
Speaking of JBL, what's JBL doing now? Like his side missions is over. Like he's not pulling up and catching nobody with lariat from Hells anymore. Like
He might pull it down for glory. I don't know.
Watch him pull up a TNA and then give the clothesline from Hell to Joe Hendry.
Yeah, because it's like, where's he going with this? I'm intrigued.
He might just screw up. He'll probably screw Joe Hendry. You never know.
Yep.
Yeah, don't forget about
probably just bored.
Don't jinx that. Please don't jinx that.
It's not a jinx. I mean, I feel like it's leading up to it.
That'll be so whack if they play Joe Hendry like that.
I wouldn't be surprised, bro. And I don't even fuck with Joe Hendry.
It'll be now or never.
I wouldn't be surprised. TNA
never.
has never struck when the iron was hot. They've never done that. All the years I watched TNA, I can't think of one single time they struck when the iron was hot. They never did that.
Did they struck with Joe? They struck with Joe while the iron was hot, didn't they?
No, they didn't, bro. They went. Samoa Joe should have been a multiple time world champion.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, what was Joe's only title?
He was only TNA champion one time. He only had the TNA title once.
But I think you know what? So all right. So here's a great question. Here's a great question. Then this brings up this question. Do you think he was most dominant there, NXT or in the main roster?
Is that even a
also?
Who, Joe?
Joe. Like not
NXT.
Ring of Honor out the way. Don't worry about Ring of Honor. We all know Ring of Honor. That was at his most hungriest.
Bro, you asked if he was more if Joe was more dominant on the main roster or NXT. Is that even a question?
Honestly,
all TNA. I mentioned TNA.
Actually, I'll be honest with you. Vince actually protected him pretty good. I remember he had like 2 or 3 matches with Roman back when Roman was doing the big dog shit, and he beat Roman like 3 times in a row. He made him pass out once. He
And
rarely lost in the main roster. He
but
didn't
they
win a world
never,
title. He should have.
The
but they
greatest
never
Joe
truly
promo.
went all the way with Joe, though.
The greatest
Yeah,
Joe promo of
no,
all
no.
time was "Oh Wendy."
Right. Like he was never world champion, but like Vince protected him pretty good. Like I'm not gonna say Vince was like in love with him, but like he did all right by Joe, you know. But I mean, compared to his NXT run, of course not. It's not even close, you know.
Joe's greatest promo was the "Oh Wendy" promo.
Until Joe fried up John Cena and Roman in that one match.
Yeah.
He fried their ass up.
That's fair enough.
Check these two.
Daddy's about to go night night.
He was also one of the few.
And
he was also
that's when he
was
supposed to beat AJ for the WWE or the WWE Championship or the World Heavyweight Champion, whatever you want to call that shit. But he didn't beat this dude AJ because AJ was going to be on the cover of 2K.
He was also one of the few people where you could clearly see that Brock was having fun, because Brock was going through the motions a lot back then. But every time he shared a screen with Joe, you could actually see that Brock was like, "Oh shit, okay, like this guy's hungry," you know. But Vince was like,
He smiled.
"We're gonna."
He smiled.
Yeah.
Speaking of Brock.
Oh shit.
Matter of fact, continue on with the Dynamite card. My bad. Before we jump ahead.
They got a women's match. It's Camille versus Queen Aminata. And this match I'm really curious about, which might be the sleeper. Shelton Benjamin versus Sammy Guevara.
That's going to be a fun match. They're going to have fun.
Looks like Sammy's starting to earn trust back because he's starting to get a little bit more
Watch
TV.
Watch Shelton beat him in 5 minutes.
Hey, I said this earlier. I said this early in the year. I said, let this dude be on Ring of Honor for a bit, then transition him back to Dynamite. And what did I say? I say, go 1 year, no bullshit.
But it hasn't even been 1 year, though.
It hasn't been 1 year, no.
It hasn't been 1 year. It's been half a year, but which is
him and
It's him and
this dude Dustin. They still
I think
they're still champions. Yeah,
I think it's Dustin that's keeping his head on straight. Honestly,
yeah. Well, you know they're going to be doing first they're going to be doing All In Texas next year, and this is going to be the first stadium show in America for AEW. And since Sammy is a Texas guy, you know he's going to be on his best behavior to do whatever he can to get on that card. Speaking of Texas, Athena is also a Texas girl. Yes.
Forever.
Yeah. So this is it. Like at some point, she's gonna have to be on Dynamite at some point because again,
didn't they have her promoting the shit though?
Yeah, it was her, Mercedes, Swerve, and like one other person. I forgot who. But
I think it might have been Dustin, but yeah. Yeah, I'm telling you now, it needs to be Athena versus Mercedes at that show.
Nope, she's gonna be an ROH forever.
I don't care if she's on ROH. Make it a double championship match or something.
Not gonna happen.
Yeah, like I'd rather see. You know, I mean, I really thought that she would have came up and beat Toni Storm. If anything, it would have been worth more for her to beat Toni Storm, but
I ain't gonna lie, Mariah May, what she's doing now, honestly, they created a star with her.
Yeah, they did. I'll give you that.
You think so? I don't really care for Mariah May. She still doesn't have her own moveset.
I mean, she does actually. She's just in character.
Never uses it.
Yeah, I need her to do something besides the Storm Zero to win, and you know what I'm saying, beat Queen Aminata and everybody. Like, it's I don't know, it's stuck. It's like we're waiting for Toni Storm to come back, and then we'll see, you know what I mean, her fight for the title again, and then maybe Toni Storm takes. I don't know what it is. It's a void there with that. She beat Willow. She beat Willow, which was crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like
Willow was
Is
not
the Grand
gonna win the
Slam
title
coming to
anyway.
Australia in January?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's the reason why.
It is.
They're waiting for that.
Well, she is from Australia, so it would make sense.
I think it's in February. I think.
Oh, it's in February? Okay.
I think so.
That's the whole Dynamite card.
Well,
yeah.
10 more matches by tomorrow.
Right.
This ain't a pay-per-view, dude.
They're pushing. They're pushing. I don't know what's going on. WWE is pushing these pay-per-views later. I could be wrong. I believe the Rumble next year is February 1st, which to me is really fucking stupid.
It's after the football season. That's why.
They never did. Even if
Yeah,
it
they
was
never
after
did that
they
before.
never did that. It was always
Yeah.
in January.
They don't want to
Like-
fuck with football. That's the reason.
Nah.
They wasn't worried about
Football
that.
was, right? Football always been around.
No, but that's the reason that they gave. The reason that they gave was that they don't want to mess with the football season.
Because they want to move Mania too. Because the what's the dude? The guy who was like getting everybody fired. Forgot his name. The Khan guy, Nick Khan. Yeah, the Nick Khan dude is saying that like within the next 2 to 3 years, he foresees Mania being like as far back as like mid-May, and I'm like, what are we doing?
That would be stupid as shit. Like,
Yeah, that
what
would be
the
dumb.
hell?
That would be extremely dumb. Because you're competing with nothing for Mania. Mania should stay in April.
No, what they're doing is I'll tell you what they're doing. They want to move it to mid-May because they keep doing these stadium shows where the weather is cold. I'm like, just get a fucking indoor stadium then. Stop
put it in a
taking
dome.
these out.
Yeah,
Right,
they love
you know?
those. They love those domes that you know. I mean, that don't have no roof or anything like
If
that.
you
I
want to
don't know.
if you want to do it in a stadium, get one of those stadiums where the roof actually closes.
Right.
I think
It's not like
I
they
think the
can't
dome-
afford it.
Like I think the dome in Minnesota.
They're
is a
just
full-on
obsessed
dome.
with
The
these
problem-
outdoor. They're obsessed with these outdoor, like big stadiums. Like they just think it looks good. I'm just like, but it's a risk every time you book that because first of all, it's the spring. The weather is very bipolar in the spring, no matter where you are in America, and you just never know if it's going to be really cold, really warm, really cool. It's a coin toss, so it's like just save yourself a headache and just get like an indoor dome or a
In
closed
April.
sealed dome.
Hell,
In
I
April-
got an idea. Bring it
in
back
April,
to the
Minnesota's
bring
still
it back
Siberia.
to Madison Square Garden. Shit.
Well, it's the thing of them bidding, you know what I'm saying? Like they're bid on like the Olympics and shit like that. So it's, you know what I mean, it's not them like renting like that, like, you know what I mean, how Tony Khan does, how he's trying to find stadiums. WWE is like these cities bid for them to come to their city. So it's like a fight over it every year. So whoever got the most bread win. So that's kind of like,
You got a point, yeah.
yeah, you know what I
Now
mean?
they said especially in early spring.
Like, and the
Yeah.
problem with that in April, Minnesota's still like minus 13 in fucking April. so
Yeah.
yeah.
That's why they gave him SummerSlam. Like, yo, we'll give y'all a SummerSlam. We can't do this. They seen what happened in Philly last year, where it was like fucking The Rock and Roman was not sweating after that match. I always say it. Them niggas, they was cold. You know what I'm saying? Like they didn't break a sweat during that match.
Minnesota's in a dome. The problem is that you're gonna have to get there first.
Oh shit.
That's the problem.
I'm going there next week. Me and my lady and some friends. We're going to Minnesota next week. Next weekend. Go see Ursher.
Oh, it's Ursher time.
Yeah, B. You know what I'm saying? So I may or may not go live not tomorrow, excuse me, next weekend. I'll keep y'all posted. You know the vibes. But yeah, B, about to go see what's up with this fucking guy. First time going to go see an Usher concert.
You did y'all catch him and Tyler Perry throwing dollars at Magic City?
Nah, I didn't see that. You gotta send me that video.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that video. I was like, okay, shit.
He trying to beat the allegations.
This dude, Tyler Perry, you throwing dollars at strippers, Christian guy?
I mean, the guy got the money to do it, so shit.
Isn't that a sin? Him throwing dollars, whatever. Anyways,
he's gay. He's gay anyway. Who cares?
He's paying for college funds.
And he was like, "I'm out of
Ballet
here."
said Tyler Perry. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah,
I saw that video. There's a
it's right
video.
here. I got the link right here.
What's that movie he came out with? I forgot that movie. It was with Kelly Rowland that recently had came out. After he did that movie, anything is possible.
Kelly, I don't think I saw that, but whatever.
Was it Mia Culpa, or some shit like that?
Yeah,
fuck off.
She wasn't, you know what I mean? They was at the concert. I think it was at the Usher concert, you know what I'm saying? And then he was talking to her, like, yeah, what's going on? And then Usher strolled over there to him. As soon as Usher walked over, he was like, oh yeah, I'm up out of here. It's about, like I said, Tyler Perry. It go, y'all.
Oh man.
I'll put it in a private check because it ain't gonna send out.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to pull that up on the Counciltron because sometimes this should be acting if you know how YouTube be giving it up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the Counciltron won't be 5.6 billion anymore. It'll be 10.9 billion.
Fuck it. Let me see something real quick.
You gotta see him, man. Do the shimmy while he throwing them dollars. You know what I'm saying?
Let me see.
And then Usher walked over with the fur coat on.
Don't do it. We might get permaban for that.
Yo, what in the heezy? Yeah, I'm definitely not risking that.
No, don't do it.
Yeah, we might get permaban.
I'm definitely not.
Don't do it.
Yo, look at this dude, Tyler. Yo, you serious right now? Man, fuck that.
If y'all look for it,
hold
just
on,
go on X because it look like an Usher concert. You know what I'm saying? But just do it. Go to like if y'all want to see it, go to X and then just type in Tyler Perry and then it's gonna pop right up like Tyler Perry.
Yo,
chill. Fuck it. Let me see.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna get permaban for that.
Ballet said men don't shimmy.
Oh God.
Cut it off.
He was Usher with that big ass fucking fur coat. Why?
Oh yeah, you did it right in time. You didn't show the other part. You good money. Throwing them Usher bucks, man.
This dude in the strip club, Tyler Perry in the strip club. Hallelujah.
Raindrops views do not match the Roundtable's views.
What is man?
So,
anyways.
Yeah. I'm telling you, man. Look, it's Sodom and Gomorrah out here, bro.
Yo, King Leo, what you got going on tomorrow, B? I'm about to call it a night.
Hey man, I am. I don't know yet. You know what I'm saying? You know, usually I wait. If Tati send me a link, then I will be over her channel. But other than that, I'll be in the chat at her channel, one way or another, going over there and watching Dynamite. I'm about to finish watching up this TNA and getting that put up on the website, and then hopefully these Lakers win, and I can write a Laker article and throw that up on the website. So I've been up, man, since 2 a.m. writing all day. And only the one, except for the thing that I need to be writing, which is the joint that we got.
Yeah, this.
I'm almost done. It's just
do what you do, my guy. Do what you do.
Yeah, I gotta finish this, man. Like, and that's it. I just need some sleep.
I feel you, my guy. I feel you.
I gotta be disco burner.
You know what I'm saying? My dude TKO, of course, that track Fire is out right now. The video's out right now everywhere. Fire spelled with a Y.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry, it's almost at 2K. I hit 1,500 already. So
nice.
Congratulations.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna drop a snippet of my next video soon. So
okay. And just like what this dude King Leo just said, you know what I'm saying, we got that shit marinating in the stew. We about to cook up some shit crazy. Man, look. The shit I got in store too. Just stay tuned, please.
Yeah.
Stay tuned for my new EP too. It's gonna be called Afro and B.
Afro and B?
Yeah. R&B tracks to Afro beats.
Okay.
I like that. I gotta get
That's
back
what
in
I'm
it.
talking about,
All
B.
my homies is making gangster music and shit though, man. LA is everybody want to make gangbang music. I'm like, come on, bro. Like I can't.
Kill them all.
Yeah, I'm like, man, like all of the homies is thugged. I'm like, bro, what are y'all doing, man? Like,
y'all gonna portray thugs, and your homies gonna be wearing RIP shirts in a week.
Like
man.
I ain't gonna lie, I do my little fair share of aggressive music too, but you know what I'm saying? Every single track can't be you just mad at the world. It's like, damn, do you ever have a good day? Even MOP had a good day sometimes in their tracks. Like, you know, MOP is one of the most violent rap groups of all time. Even they had some tracks and they having a good day.
The next thing you know, somebody's gonna come out with a song. See you at the crossroads.
Yeah, both of them Harmony with a shit.
Did y'all see the
Before
Adam
we
22
go,
video?
shout outs to MCU Blade being canceled for good. What a shit show! Oh my god.
Really?
I need
Blade the Muslim.
I need Vlad TV to be canceled next.
I need Adam 22 to be canceled next. And after he just finished rapping on this song, and then the homie, the one that shot it, so I'm real hot.
Yo, I think Adam 22 will be a great
great cuck.
A great pause. A great character in the wrestling world.
Think so?
Imagine a motherfucker like Adam 22. Like, this dude knows how to get heat because everybody wants to see this dude get pummeled. What wrestler out there right now do you legitimately want to see their ass get kicked?
Logan Paul.
You got Miro licking his lips right now. Jesus.
Logan Paul. Shit.
Like a motherfucker like Adam 22, he'd be a great manager.
They already got a guy like that, Logan Paul and Jeff Jarrett. Jeff.
The
fuck?
Wild slap that appears.
Yeah, man. Don't waste your breath. I don't know if y'all seen that Adam 22 video, man. Shout out to my voice too hard.
Yeah, isn't he beefing with that? What's his name? Ruger? That dude Ruger or something like that?
Who is he not beefing with?
My thing is that he always be surrounding himself with, I guess, gangster black dudes. I guess that's what they portray themselves as to be. I'm not too sure because I don't really watch it here and there. You know what I'm saying? I don't really get too invested. I just watch certain clips here and there.
It's LA, like he really fucks with our LA like gang politics out here. That's the guy, you know what I'm saying? Like with Adam 22 and why like I don't like No Jumper.
I don't fuck with him for one simple reason, and he's not honest about what he is. Just call yourself a pimp, my guy. It is what it is.
Oh yeah, I mean, you know, he just fired the head pimp in charge, Sharp. So
that's one of my like biggest issues. Like these Gen Z motherfuckers, like they have all these labels and shit, and it's like, dude, like you're a fucking pimp. Own up to that shit. It's okay. Pimp has been a thing since like the fucking BC days. Okay, like. Pimping ain't easy. It is what it is. You're a pimp.
Ain't easy, man.
You're not an entrepreneur. You're not a businessman. You're not a podcaster. You're not an influencer. You are a pimp, sir. You're a pimp.
Made me go listen to that IT version.
It's like you got these Instagram models saying, "Oh, I'm not an escort." Like, yes, you are. You're a fucking escort. Okay. People request you. You could be an Instagram model. It's like, okay, if someone says, "Hey, babe, can you fucking like upload a private video of you like taking off your bra and like rubbing your tits together," like you're an escort. You're providing service.
No, Toph, you got to be politically correct. It's female empowerment.
Let's get up out of here, man.
Wow, this shit.
Anyways, you already know the vibes. We're gonna pull up on Friday. We're gonna talk about Dynamite. We're gonna talk about wrestling news this week. We might fucking talk about some damn horror history month. It's been a minute. You know what I'm saying? We do horror history month this whole damn month. And we normally do it this, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, what, this is like the third year? So why not bring it back? Let's talk about some Broken Matt Hardy. You talk about the Boogeyman, whatever, when it comes to Friday.
That's lit.
You already know the vibes, B. Thanks for the thumbs up. Appreciate y'all for pulling up. And
yes, sir.
yeah, but it.
See you later.
Peace out, motherfucker.